All right. Looks like we are all live, set up, and ready to go. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we got a great show for you guys. Going to be talking about a number of different topics and discussion points, news, all sorts of stuff that happened recently on the interwebs. And thankfully, no Assassin's Creed Shadows talk. Like, thankfully, give me a second. No Assassin's Creed Shadows talk, which is good because I've had it up to here with these people. So none of that, at least for now. Don't worry, it'll come back later. Oh, don't worry, we'll be back at it again at some point. But I think my chat bar isn't working for some reason. So let's see if we can get that going. Shout outs to Party Man Jamboree. Thank you so much to Party Man with the 76 months. Oh my goodness, of Ambu tier. This is getting close to 80 months. Hope you're having a great day. My day's been good. Like, I mean, I was just taking care of my boy, so that's why we've been a little bit later, just because my wife has had to do a few different things. So I've had to take care of him a little bit more, so I wasn't able to get any videos edited this morning or afternoon. Wasn't able to start the stream on time. But we are here now. So thank you so much, Party Man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 80 months or 76 months, getting almost 80, 4 months away from 80 months. That's crazy, Party Man. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate the re-up. Thank you so much, Party Man Jamboree. Now let's get into the shout outs. If you're here in the chat, make sure you say what up and make sure you hit that like button. Let them know. Now we do have round 2 of the RPG off. Round two is up. You guys can go vote right now on out of the RPGs provided: Fire Emblem, Legend of Heroes, Octopath, and Dragon Quest. Like, what's your favorite? So I will be putting them all in like a tournament, like round robin style, like knocking out like the top whatevers or knocking out the bottom few and then putting them in. But we still have a couple more RPG series to go. So yeah, man, awesome stuff. So let's see, let's get into more shout outs. Dior is here. I also had a Persona video this morning too. If you didn't see that, new Persona 6 video, and SMT5 Vengeance, talking about that game as well. Party Man Jamboree though, what is good? Welcome. Katana Riku is here. Dior once again. David V, what's up, Big David V? Welcome to the stream, brother. Shout outs. Let's see here. The Great Wah, Blue EX. Hey, what's up, Blue EX? George FT, Enigma Evening. Hey, what's up, man? The Great Wah, shout outs. Good to see you here once again. Shamak, what's up? The Buckeye Gamer, what's good? Are you playing college football 25? The Buckeye Gamer. How's your Buckeyes doing, or do you not care about that game? Good to have you here. Divine Hunter, World Renown says, yo, what's up, guys? Hit that like button, guys. Let them know that we out here today. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout outs. Appreciate you guys. Let's do it. Man, I'm excited. This should be a good one today. Like I said, we got a lot of cool topics to go over. Potentially the end of Mario plus Rabbids. The main guy has left. So we're going to get into that topic. We've got a potential not a silent hero for the next Dragon Quest game, which is definitely different because all of the Dragon Quest games have silent heroes, or at least all of the main games, and even a lot of the spin-offs have silent heroes, if not all of them. So looks like they might be changing that for the next Dragon Quest game. Let's see here. I'll just name myself that because I live in Ohio. Not much of a sport game player, but my husband is, and he loves the new college football game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess like Ohio, it's all about the Buckeyes, right? In Ohio. Pretty much everything though. Ohio's about football though. You know, I think that in Canton, right? That's the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Obviously, you have the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the biggest, most historic teams ever, colleges ever in college football. So yeah, I think that's probably just a good name, right? When you live in a football town like that. But it's all good. Buckeye Gamer, good to see you here. Shout out. Tell your husband I said what up. Shout outs to the Buckeyes out there. One of my favorite Buckeyes of all time. Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde. Yeah, he was a Buckeye, wasn't he? So yeah, he played for the 49ers. And then I like CJ Stroud. He was also a Buckeye. He plays for the Texans. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not huge. Like, you know, I don't have any ties to there outside of my homie. My homie Scott the Waz lives in Ohio. So that's my only actual like IRL tie to Ohio. But yeah, he lives out there. We've discussed me heading out there at some point, doing some content. But yeah. Let's see here. We also got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I thought the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was in Tennessee. I thought it was like Tallahassee or something like that, right? Or is there something that I'm missing, or maybe I'm wrong? Let's see here. What's up? Alexi? What is good? Welcome. Shout outs. Welcome to the stream. Nope, that's the Grand Old. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about then. Hey, what's up, Jacob Jessback? Welcome to the stream, brother. Sortable Shelf says hi. Hey, what's up, Sortable Shelf? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? What is good? What is good? Shout outs, guys. I think we pretty much got most of the early stream in. So let's go ahead and get into the topics. Starting out, we're gonna discuss the Yuji Horii and what he had to say about the silent protagonist in upcoming games. Like, I think it was interesting what he said, because there's still games. There's still more stuff that is that potentially could be coming out when it comes down to this Dragon Quest. Dingo on my 40 as well with the 52 months of tune-in tier. Thank you so much for 52 months of tune-in tier, Dingo on my 40. Thank you for your support, brother. Shout outs. Yuji Horii had this to say. Says that as graphics have gotten more realistic, having a silent protagonist is more difficult. This is shout outs to Stealth. He's the one who wrote this on Twitter. It says as game graphics evolve, grow increasingly realistic, if you make a protagonist who just stands there, it will look like an idiot. This applies to so many series: Pokemon, Zelda, Dragon Quest. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if I agree with like looking like an idiot. It's depending on like how the scripting goes, but I can understand, like, yeah, if you have a super realistic looking game and the person doesn't talk at all. But Pokemon, Zelda, and Dragon Quest, like, those don't look realistic. Like, they don't really look realistic. Now, if you evolve, like, if you have graphics, like, I don't know, like, you know, Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that could be something. But I think even in Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2, was the main character, the Tommy Vercetti, was he a mute? I think he was a silent protagonist. So I'm not 100. I don't remember 100%, but yeah, like, I see what he's trying to say. Like, I get it, you know. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that silent protagonists make you look more and more weird as time goes on? Let me know in the chat. What's up, J2 Blue? 1,000 year J2 Blue. JVB, yo, what's up, Jens? Shout outs, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What is good? What is good? All right. I think I got every. Yeah, my man Dior is here as well. What's good, Dior? So what do you guys think about that? You guys think the silent protagonist does that to a game? And what do you guys expect for Dragon Quest 12? I'm guessing this type of statement means that Dragon Quest 12 is going to actually be a game where, you know, the protagonist talks, like, you can hear the protagonist. Let's see here. It says, well, I think that person is making an anti-hot take. An anti-hot take. So that you don't really think that that's really a hot take. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of big, you know, major RPGs that have silent protagonists anymore. I mean, it used to be a thing, like, a lot. But it's really not as much of a thing as it used to be, you know? So yeah, I prefer the protagonist to speak than being silent. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cuts Lenova says, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Cuts? Welcome. How are you doing today, brother? Good to see you here. We're talking about, if you just got here, for those who are just getting here, see that we got a nice little viewer bump. We're talking about Yuji Horii, and that's the Dragon Quest guy. he's talking about how it gets harder and harder to make a silent protagonist with graphics getting more realistic. So that does kind of lead to believe that for the first time, I guess, ever, we might see a silent or non-silent protagonist in a mainline Dragon Quest game. So looks like that could be a thing coming up based off of this statement. So yeah. I want to read this quote. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing does not change with time is a memory of younger days. Yeah, very nice quote. I would like Dragon Quest 12 to still have a silent protagonist, but give you the option to have dialogue choices in cutscene, like the Persona games. Okay, you want a few different things that you can do that could potentially change what's being said back to you, or change even what happens in a scene, depending on how you react. Yeah, I think those are all things that are in consideration, Miles, for what they're going to do next, like, which is going to be like a big departure, right, from Dragon Quest. I'm guessing they're looking at changing a number of those type of things, like making it to where the story is a bit more dynamic. You can kind of change up different things based off of what you say or do. That's just like the natural progression of like most or any RPG, right? Ocarina of Time, yeah, I didn't even remember if that's the case. I don't remember the dialogue in Ocarina of Time, I'll be honest. I played and beat it so long ago. I don't replay games over and over and over, like outside of like a few different games like Mass Effect, but like I beat Ocarina of Time. The last time that I even played and beat Ocarina of Time was on the 3DS like a decade plus ago. I don't like be replaying it like on NSO, so I don't remember all the dialogue and stuff in the game. It's been too long. I beat the game when it first came out. I beat the game on the N64, and then I beat the game again on the 3DS, and that was it. I think I played it like on the GameCube, like Master Quest. Like I did play it, but I didn't really like play it. I just like popped in and see how it played and like turned it off. So yeah. But what's up, Marcel Wade? Welcome. I've been doing good, Enigma. Thank you. How you doing today, brother? Been doing good. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get the likes up quickly. We've got 60 plus people watching. Let's get 60 plus likes. Let's do it. Thank you guys for your support today. Let's get it. What's up, Andrew Coda? Welcome. What is good? What is good? I mean, some of the best video games out there do have really awesome quotes, though. Like super, super really good, like awesome quotes that you can really learn from and say, okay, yeah, that's definitely like, you know, that's definitely a thing. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I would prefer a voiced MC. I don't mind the silent protagonist. I do think that a lot depends on silent protagonist is portrayed. A silent protagonist can have a personality. I mean, yeah, like a silent protagonist can definitely have a personality, depending on like, you know, how they're portrayed based on like their reactions to things, right? Like your reactions to things, that can just be like that can be a personality in its own right. So, for example, I know a lot of you guys probably don't watch The Boys, but The Boys, you know, Kimiko, she has not said a single word, but you can see her personality in her reactions. Like, I mean, she does talk like through texting, but like you can see her personality through like how she like her reactions are, right? I mean, if you've ever had like a deaf friend or anything, which I've had before, and like you can see their like they don't talk, like they never talk to me, but they would just point and just say, hey, like, you know, I don't really know sign. I mean, I took sign language in college, so I mean, I know a little bit, and I was trying to, you know, like get by on the little bit that I knew, but yeah, it was like most of the time it would just be based off of like if we're playing video games, whatever, it'd be just be based off of like their expressions, you know. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that like, oh man, somebody that doesn't speak won't have an you know, personality or anything. So yeah. Hey, yes sir, Enigma. Good to see you here. But you know, I see what you're saying though. I think I kind of prefer a main character talking as well. You know, I think I also prefer that. I think I also prefer that. Hey, what's up, Ice Sizzle? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs and welcome. Welcome. Let's see here. Better and better graphics. Yes, but a lot of major Nintendo IPs are cartoony, which can be an advantage compared to straight up realism, more freedom, creativity. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that when he said more realistic, I think that when the graphics just potentially just get better, right? So yeah, more realistic as in like just better looking, like better details, better everything, right? resolution, blah blah blah, how it looks, like because like a lot of stuff, like let's say even if you have a cartoony game, like I'm not sure if that leads to. I mean, I guess you could maybe say that leads to it being not as bad if someone's a silent protagonist or not. But also if you have a game that has realistic look, I mean, there can be a cartoony game that has a realistic, cool looking fire and stuff like that. Like Breath of the Wild is cartoony, but the fire and some of the effects are absolutely like really like kind of like lifelike and realistic, you know? So I mean, it can kind of blend things, but I see what you're saying though, for sure, Finger Drawing. Hey, what's up, Mega Lee? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Welcome. How you doing? Let's go. Epic Globster, what's good? Shout outs to the homies coming through. 80 plus watching right now. Appreciate that, guys. Hit that like button. Like I said, sorry about that. We need to get the likes up ASAP, as fast as possible. Get those likes up. Let them know that we're streaming today. So right now, I'm going to be on you guys today about it. We're at 35. So let's see if we can get up to 60, like I said, and work our way up to higher than that. Shout outs though. Hey, what's up, Huddy? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? We're talking about, if you just got here, guys, I'm going to repeat what I was saying. We're talking about Mr. Yuji Horii and what he had to say about how, as graphics get more realistic, having a silent protagonist just seems not right. They look like they're just standing there like an idiot with all those realistic or more modern graphics. So that could maybe potentially mean that they're going to go away from a silent protagonist for Dragon Quest 12. So if you guys have thoughts on that, I would love to hear them in the comment section. This is the last time a cartoony game went realistic. We got Sonic 06. I'm pretty sure there's something in between that time period. I don't know if that's the last one, but I mean, yeah, Sonic 06. I don't know if it has anything to do with the cartoony game going realistic. That's just more the Sonic team. I mean, they can make a cartoony Sonic game that sucks too. Oh, believe that. Oh man, they can make a cartoony game. They can go from cartoony to cartoony, realistic to cartoony, cartoony to realistic. That's Sega. But I see what you're saying. Good. Next Dragon Quest sounds like it could be a huge title for the franchise. I trust the devs and the Dragon Quest personally. Dragon Quest franchise personally. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty big, but obviously there might be some issues with the game so far. But like I said, we don't know exactly where they're at. They said that development is progressing, so it's continue to go, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure how well it's gonna do or not, you know. So, or I don't know when it's gonna come out. I don't know when it's gonna come out, and I don't know how they're gonna get what their ambitions are, because they've already stated that, you know, this is gonna be a big Dragon Quest game. Like this is gonna be very different from what we've gotten before, right? So if it's very different, okay. So what do they have in store for us, you know? So yeah, absolutely. All right. It's fair, says J2. Yeah, I know, fair. I mean, listen, I ain't trying to be mean, but y'all know how Sega rolls. Y'all know. Just seems like such a reliable franchise, but this game does sound like a big change in the series. Yeah. Dragon Quest 12 is definitely be on Switch 2. Yeah, I think it's definitely a Switch 2 game as well, but once again, we have to wait and see. We gotta wait till Nintendo actually announces the Switch 2. Like, we still have no official announcement, but I mean, it's coming. I'm waiting on Nintendo Prime to drop the video, Switch 2 announcement video, you know. So, no, I'm just playing around. Shout out to Prime. I don't think he was fond of me leaving that meme that I left yesterday on the video. I don't think he liked it. I don't think he was a fan, but I had to do it. Whoa! Let's see here. What's the trade-off is relying on AI to help cut costs. In theory, more dialogue means more costs. Would you be okay with silent protagonists if it means voice actors get paid? I don't think those two are mutually exclusive or anything like that. I don't think you have to do this in order to pay them more or that. I don't think so. I don't think it works like that. I think you can pay actors, you know, and use whatever you want to use. So no, I don't feel it's like one or the other, or that will lead to something else. Like, they got the money to pay them. They got to work on their contracts and all that type of stuff. So that's on them to work out the contracts and the details and what's fair for, you know, for how long you're working and the hours and the success and royalties and all that type of stuff. That's on them. So they got to get that done. You know what I'm saying? They got to get that done. I don't think it's based off of, oh, developers, it's, you know, if they use this, that means they've got more money for it. Nah, They got money in the production budgets and all that. It's just depending on if they want to give it to them or not, or spend that somewhere else, or keep it in their own pockets. So I don't really think it got anything to do with all that, you know. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Renna? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream, young lady. Dragon Quest could lose its identity going too modern. I mean, yeah, definitely. I think that it could do that. Maybe they're trying to do something different, though, right? I think that might be the whole goal. So it's like, hey, we've been making these type of games a certain way for a long time. Maybe it's time to do something different, you know? Get dope voice actors on rookie contracts. I mean, like some devs do that, you know? Some devs do that. A lot of devs go with experience and pay more. I mean, to me, I would say publishers. A lot of publishers. Producers, I think a producer has to deal with that too, go with that. But I mean, yeah, I don't think it's like, oh, if we use AI or whatever, now all of a sudden voice actors get paid more. Like, it's like, nah, I don't think that's it. Once again, that's based off of the contracts, like the voice actors union, the contracts that you set up. You know, they're gonna try to pay you as little as possible for the work that you do. That's just it. It ain't even really like, oh man, they've got money for other things. But they're just going to try to pay you as little as possible unless you can negotiate a better deal, you know? Unless you can negotiate. And that's on them to negotiate that. That's on them. That's not on us to try to figure out ways to use AI and weird stuff in order for somebody to get paid more. It's like, no, they got money for it. They got to go and see what's fair, basically like your field, you know? They got to talk amongst each other. How much did you get paid for this job? How long did you work? Blah, blah, blah. Trust me, because I definitely be checking in with RGT and some of the other guys. Hey, man, how much did they give you for that sponsorship? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe what should I got lower viewership than you, so maybe I should ask for this much, you know? So I definitely do that. That's what people do, so that's what they got to be doing, you know? Hey, what's up, Jay? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Excuse me. Miles the Robot says, I feel like also the voice acting that makes it sound protagonists look silly, not just graphics. It's mainly jarring when every single character is talking except one. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, more exposure for rookie voice actors. Definitely a lot of talent out there. Absolutely. You know, but some developers want to go with somebody that knows what they're doing. Like, you don't want to have to deal with like rookie, you know, growing pains, you know? So there's also that as well. So, I mean, I think there's enough room for everybody. There's enough games. There's enough room for everybody, you know, in order to get it done. But once again, like, I think a lot of these voice actors, a lot of them, obviously, they got to find other jobs. They got to do other things. They can't do it full time. A lot of them have other jobs, you know. They have other jobs. They have other things that they're doing, you know, other business ventures, stuff like that, because obviously you can't rely upon that. It's not stable. Like, if you're like the voice actor for like, I don't know, a major Final Fantasy game, there's not going to be major Final Fantasy games every single year for you to be going off of. So you got to find different things. You got to do different stuff. So yeah. Do a spin-off if needed. Don't ruin the original. A spin-off of what? Dragon Quest? I mean, sometimes they want to take it in a bold new direction for like the new games. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, you know? So I don't know if it's going to be, it might be too big of a budget probably at this point for it to be a spin-off, you know? And even if it was, people are going to treat it as a main game anyway, especially if it's like incredible or it's like crazy, you know, crazy good. Good man, currently 100% Super Mario 3D World on Switch. Nice. I 100%ed that back in the day myself on the Wii U. Hey, what's up, Christian B World? How you doing today, brother? Good to see you here. Shout outs to the homies coming through. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm gonna be doing like audits, like audits every single 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 49. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get to 60 plus right now. Let's go. Shout outs. All right. Hey, what's up, Gaming Mariner? What's up, Joseph S? Hello, OG. That's just business. Yeah, that's just how it works. You know, that's just how it works. So it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But no, it's a good thought process. I mean, I don't mind bringing that up. If you guys have questions, you know, when it comes to the business or other things like that, like questions when it comes like to the business of, you know, what these companies are doing, ask it. I mean, and if I know, I'll answer it. If I don't, I'll be like, hey, I don't really know too much about that. You know. It could be their Breath of the Wild moment, though, and really sell the game like hotcakes. I mean, it could be. I mean, like I said, it's always scary doing like a lot of big changes. That's why I always feel that it's important that, like, if you have a great idea or if you feel like you have a really good idea, do it, you know? Rena Habag with the Ninja Peach. Thank you so much for the first dono of the stream. Appreciate that. Rena with the $5. Hey yo. Shout out to Rena. 7 on the board. You are now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody does 5 or more, you can beat out Rena on the board. Thank you so much, Rena H. With the $5. Thank you so much, Rena. I appreciate that. Like I said, anybody does 5, time up, pass up. And remember, if you drop a dono, guys, put your music request, Rena. I know you never really ask for, I mean, I know you do ask for music, but I don't, sometimes you don't want any music. So let me know, Rena, if you want something. I know you like Legend of Heroes, so I can play that for you, like autoplay if you want, like, because I know you like that series a lot. So I can play something from there if you're okay with that. Just give me a second. So let's see here. Let's see here. The Legend of Heroes. Chose Daybreak. All right. That works. All right. Thank you so much, Rena. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate the 5. Let's go. Big love to Rena. 50 likes right now. Hey, let's do it. Hit the like button. Didn't Final Fantasy X have a non-silent protagonist before? Final Fantasy X? If it's Titus or Titus, however you say. No, he's not silent. If you're talking about before that, no. They had protagonists who talk. No, Final Fantasy 9 and all that. They had protagonists. Squall, all that. They spoke. Let's see here. Shout outs though. 50 likes. Let's go. Keep on hitting that like button. Let's get more than 50. Hey, what's up, Ryu Ken? My bad, I missed you. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing today? Shout outs, man. Good to see you here. Good to see Rena. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let go. Thank you for the 5. All right. So, hey, what's up, Justin Smith Williams? We're just basically talking about, for those that came in later, because I know we got another viewer bump. We've been talking about the Dragon Quest guy, Yuji Horii. He's talking about how this might be their new game, Dragon Quest 12, might have a non-silent protagonist, because he says as graphics get better, it's harder and harder to make a protagonist, you know, stay silent because he kind of looks like an idiot. So what do you guys think about that for those that just came in? If you have comments on that, let me know. Do you like silent protagonists? Do you dislike it? Do you want to see silent protagonists in the next Dragon Quest game? So yeah. Let's see here. Final Fantasy X was the first with voice acting. Voice acting and a silent protagonist aren't the same thing, guys. You can have a silent protagonist and there's no voice acting in the game and the other people aren't silent either. So just keep that in mind. That doesn't mean audio silent. That means as the character doesn't actually talk in the game in any form. Like there's no actual dialogue. Anytime that the character says something, it's implied, and the person replying was like, oh, well, they'll react to what the dialogue was said, right? But it doesn't show it. So you guys make sure that we separate the two, because there's people, I mean, obviously there's a game before voice acting, you know, there was, the protagonist would talk, but not actually talk, right? Like with the voice. So keep that in mind, guys. There is a difference between the two. Just because there's no voice acting in the game doesn't mean the protagonist is a silent protagonist. That means everybody is silent then if there's no voice acting, and that's not the case with what a silent protagonist is. It means they don't talk. Like you don't see dialogue boxes, you don't see voice, you don't see nothing. It's just implied what they say, and the person reacts to that. But shout outs. What's up? Welcome, Cammy. Shout outs. I was silent in everything in an RPG. Mofos all talk too damn much anyway. All right. Hey, what's up, 7th Okage? Welcome to the stream, brother. GS says talking protagonists would be cool. Cool change. Okay. Honestly, I prefer them speaking. It's weird to just have them make weird noises and just nod like an idiot. There you go. Says Rena. Rena feels the same way as Mr. Yuji Horii. Shout outs to 7th Okage, Nin. Link is the silent protagonist, and he's amazing. I hope they keep the tradition with 12. Yeah, Link is silent. People say that he needs to speak, though. I mean, it's interesting because, like, you hear his voice all the time. You hear the hat. Like, you hear him, and, like, you have an idea of what he might sound like, right? But he doesn't talk. He doesn't even do sentence structure. So yeah. And, like, the last time that I heard, like, if you're older like me, it's like you hear like, "Excuse me, princess. Hey, princess. Oh wow, it's smooching time or it's kissing time." Like, you hear that stupid voice from that Legend of Zelda TV show, kid show. So yeah, maybe they need to do that for Link too. They need to get this man, because like that's the last time that I recall Link talking, was that stupid TV show. That was decades ago. That was a good show, man. Nin, listen, that was not a good show, but it was funny. It's funny to watch. But Link had this little tiny sword. He was a complete weirdo. Link was a complete weirdo in that show. Complete weirdo. Link would never act like that's not even Link. That's not even Link. Link would never act like that. Like, excuse me, princess. Link is not a douchebag. So I don't understand where they got that. I don't understand like where that Link came from. I mean, that's got to be a whole different Link though. So I mean, every Link is different for the most part. They all have different personality. Like, for the most part. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences between Links. That's definitely the douche era Link, because no other Link actually acts like that. It's crazy. But that was definitely a different Link in a different timeline. That was like that. So yeah, Link would have this deep, smoky voice. Maybe. Link only wants to talk to his horse. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's true. He does say that. That's true. Whoa. I don't mind silent protagonists as long as they still show that they have a personality. Hat in Time did this really well, in my opinion. Oh, that's true. Hat in Time, you're right. Hat Kid is one of my favorite. Yeah, because of her facial feature, like her facial expressions and features, like how she's like dancing and like she talks and like her way her eyes move, eyebrows, things like that. So yeah, they did a good job with that. That's true. Crusty graphics, the crusty animation of the Zelda cartoon. The animation was terrible. Did Link talk in the CDI games? I think he did, or Zelda did. I don't remember. I think he did, but those games don't count. So Nintendo does not acknowledge those games as their own games. They don't acknowledge them, so we can't count those ones. They didn't make them either. Nintendo actually like worked with, like, not only did they license, but they also worked with the animators for like that show, the Zelda show, which was so weird because it was so much worse than like the Mario Bros show. The Mario Bros show was so much better than the Legend of Zelda show, which was crazy. Hit that like button, guys. Keep on hitting that like button. Let's boost it up. 70 plus likes. Let's get it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now, Anthony H. Let's see. Most Nintendo main characters are silent. I would say a good amount, but a lot of them are not. Obviously, Fire Emblem, none of those are. Overall, like Inklings, not really. They speak. I mean, whatever you want to say is like the main character or whatever. I guess you can say like I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to say with that. But I mean, if you're looking at a lot of the different games, yeah, a lot of them don't. Like Star Fox, no. Fox Talks. I don't know, like Pikmin, they speak too. Like, he speaks in their own way they speak. But he might be, I don't know. But I would say it's like a half and half. It just depends in terms of the game. But no, there's a lot that do. There's some that don't, some that do. You know, it's kind of cut down the middle, right? Xenoblade, obviously, it's not silent protagonist in Xenoblade. Not a silent protagonist in Xenoblade at all. Mario isn't really a silent protagonist. I mean, he is kind of in some games, yeah. But a lot of games he's not. Like, he actually has some dialogue, like some, but a lot of games he doesn't. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like all over the place, right? So it's kind of all over the place. I reconquered the castle in FF2. What do I do now? JT Gamer, dude, I am not a Prima guide, bro. I'm not game 8. I'm not I'm not. Go look up. Go Google search that, brother. What are you coming to me for that? I'm not your game guide. Just go Google search that, brother. What are you doing? What? I've seen silent protagonists in live action comedies, but can't think of any other live action genres. So video games, realistic games, comedy will always comedy will be where it appears. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I don't think Omar is. I don't think he is. I forgot, to be honest. Let's see. Link in the movie is about to be funny. Yeah, I don't think you'll. I think you'll just talk like a normal, like, teenage boy, like a normal, you know, like 16, 17-year-old like guy. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy. I think it's just gonna be like a normal, you know, normal speak. Overall, that's what I think, at least. Mr. Bean, that's true. Mr. Bean, definitely a silent protagonist. I thought you were an RPG master. You thought I was an RPG master. So you thought that because I like RPGs and have played so many of them, I know what to do in every single RPG, no matter what. And you can come to my stream and you can just say, I'm this, tell me. Brother, I'm going to cut you some slack because I think, you know, I think that there's probably, whatever. I'm going to cut you some slack, JT Gamer. But no. I am not someone that you can just come to at any point. I'm in the middle of a discussion about whatever. You can just come to me and ask me any question at any time, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about and where to go and what to do. No, that's not that. You know what's a better RPG master than me? Google. Google's undefeated. So go on Google, okay? But you've done this to me a couple times, and I've had the same reaction to you, JT. So, I mean, I'm gonna respectfully ask you to stop doing that, okay? Use Google, okay? It's easier. If you have questions, or if you want to talk about, you know, stuff here, or ask me a normal question, not help on your video games, I'm more than happy to do that. But I mean, you're gonna have to like respect this two-way street, because you've done that to me a few times now, and I've told you the same thing. So you're gonna have to listen, brother. Otherwise, I'm just gonna ignore you. All right. Thanks for coming out to the stream, though. I appreciate it. JVB with the €5 and says Neon Falcon is leaving trails because they want something new. Full voice acting for Dragon Quest isn't a big deal if that's all they're changing. Oh, they're definitely going to change more than that. I don't think that's going to be the only thing, JVB. I don't think that's going to be the only thing. I think that just might be one thing. But there'll probably be a number of other things that they change as well. Shout outs to my man JVB. Thank you for the 12. We are 3 away from the first overclock. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Let's get it done. Shout outs. Three combos away. And JVB, that does tie you with Rena as the Hokage and Stream Ninja. We got a two-way tie. Anybody does 5 or more, you can beat out JVB, Jens, and Rena on both boards. You can tie them up, get a 3-way tie going. Shout outs to JVB and Rena. Thank you guys for your support. That really means a lot to me. Whoa, OJ's a wizard robot? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not here for that, guys. Like, I ain't here. Like, if I know, I'll help out, but I don't remember Final Fantasy 2, bro. This man asked me about Final Fantasy 2. I don't remember that crusty game. Played that game a long time ago. Like, I don't remember Final Fantasy 2 and, like, where you are, what help you need at the exact time. That's wild. If it's, like, a current game that I'm playing, then, yeah, I can give you some tips or whatever, but I don't categorically remember every single RPG game that I've played. Like, that's wild. Let's see here. But shout outs, man. So let's see. Google even has a voice command. Just say Google. Yeah. Let's see. Link got to be silent in the movie and just look dumb. Link's definitely not going to be silent in the movie. He's going to speak. He's going to speak. Just like people thought that, like the Mario movie, it's like, oh, is Mario just going to say, like, here we go, and all that? It's like, nah, Mario is talking all over the place. For a movie, you got to talk. I mean, you could not talk, but the main character's got to talk, you know, for the most part. And like in that type of movie. Falcon might still be making trails, though, but it's going to be a totally new story. Yeah. They said that they're about 80 to 90-something% done with the stories. I mean, I don't know if they're going to... I mean, there's a lot of games in there, so I mean, we'll see what they do in the future, you know? A new arc, a new story, a new adventure, new chapter. All that's good, man. I'm down. I'm ready for it. Let's see, not to dwell, but why do you think Pokemon Company removed Lightning American from Lieutenant Surge from Red and Blue? I have no idea, Andrew Coda. I have no idea why they'd remove that or whatever the case is. No idea. Horii, the only thing that I can think of is, I mean, like, this is a stretch, and I don't think this is it, but lightning bolts here in America, it's like white supremacists, like 2 lightning bolts, 2 skulls, 2 lightning bolts. There's certain signs of like white supremacy here in America. I mean, that, and like I said, that's a reach, guys. I'm not saying that's the case, but I mean, Lightning American, that could be it, but probably not. But I don't know. That's, like I said, it's probably not it. They probably just removed it just because, but maybe that'd be the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head. Like, okay, Lightning American, okay, like lightning bolts, like, I don't know. But yeah, not sure. Shout outs to Horii with the 38 months and says, cheers to my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And he says, can I get some Skies music? Yes, you can. Thank you so much. Skies of Arcadia. Arcadia. I'll do one quick, I'll do one quick shill for memberships because my man Horii did it 38 months for the Jonin tier. If you guys do want to become a member, like my man Horii, get your name highlighted and also get some emotes and a badge next to your name. You can become a member. It's only $1 a month, !member, and that gets you set up. We have a Discord and we also play games with the community. We played Mario Kart the other, last week, and it was a lot of fun. So we are going to be playing games more. So if you want to get in on that, we play them live when we stream them. It's a lot of fun. If you want to get on that, !member, and join up at whatever tier. Thank you so much, Horii. I appreciate that. Okay, shill over. Thank you, Horii, for that. I appreciate that. And then Super Christian Miro with the Jiao coming in.
Final Fantasy II had one of the greatest stories of all time.
All time.
It had great characters.
Great
plot.
Great.
And great world building.
Great.
Sorry, my brain just farted. I was thinking Final Fantasy VI. I forgot what happened in FF2. Lol.
Oh, that was awesome, Super Christian Miro. Oh my God, that was one of the better JoJo donos that we've gotten in terms of text. Okay, that was hilarious. Shout outs to Christian World. Christian World hitting us with that $10 JoJo. So y'all know what that means. That's 23 now on the board, and we have unlocked that first 15-minute extension. Y'all know what time it is.
Overclock Buster!
Stream clock extended for 15 minutes. Thank you so much, my man, Super Christian World. Thank you to everybody who supported so far that got us to this first extension. And also, Super Christian World, you are the Hokage and Stream Ninja of the stream. So, with that $10, anybody does 10 or more, you can type or beat out, my man. Super Christian World, always supporting the stream. Thank you so much for your support, brother. I appreciate that. Super Christian World. Thank you so much for the big 10. First JoJo on the board as well. Thank you so much for that, man. So shout outs. And also, JVB, I think you dropped the dono and you did not ask for music. So JVB, if you want something, let me know. And I will get some music for you because you did not ask for any music. So I got you video game music, of course. If you want something, let me know. Shout outs to the JoJo boys and girls. Let's get it. Do you know if RGT got Mario to fix this pipe leak? Go check on Twitter. I already told you who's coming. Spawn Wave's coming over there to fix the leak. Spawn Wave's over there. Hit that like button, guys. We got over 100 viewers. I appreciate the viewers, guys, but hit that like button. Let's get over 100 likes. Let's do that. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get that channel back up. Right now, YouTube did some weird algorithm stuff with the channel. That's okay. More likes on the stream, the more we'll actually get this sent out to people. Let's go. I need help with the Matador on Shin Megami Tensei 3. Google, YouTube can't help me. Weaknesses and resistances, Blunty. Weaknesses and resistances. I think Zelda movie in the style of Samurai Jack with very minimal dialogue with the protagonist could work, but they never had the balls to attempt that for a movie that big. Yeah. I mean, it could, but I mean, Samurai Jack is like a series, right? And it's like split into like smaller episodes. So I mean, it could, but yeah, it could for sure. Samurai Jack coming to multiverses as well, which is pretty cool. Let's go, Samurai Jack. I didn't even know they owned the license to Samurai Jack. I didn't even know. Had no idea who even owns that. I just triggered Final Fantasy 2 fans. You just triggered them. They're coming after you, Super Christian Me World. It's all good. You got protection. Next one up, guys, is at 30 on the board. So 7 more combos, and we will get to an overclock of 30, extending the stream by 30 minutes. Let's go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Let me see if I missed. Hey, what's up, Alonzo Vines? I know you've been here, but I want to say what up, Alonzo Vines. Welcome to the stream. Samurai Jack Season 5 was goated. I tried to like Samurai Jack, and I never ended up liking Samurai Jack that much. Like, I'll be honest, I really tried, though. I watched many of the episodes, like, on Adult Swim, like, the late night. I think it came on before Yu Yu Hakusho sometimes, or after. I really tried to like Samurai Jack. Like, I think it's cool. I just could never really get into it. And I tried, man. I watched a lot of Samurai Jack, and I could just never really truly get into Samurai Jack. Yeah, never could. I like the video game though. The new video game that came out a couple of years ago. That was pretty good. I actually have a video on it if you want to watch it. If you're into Samurai Jack, you want to watch my video on it, check it out. I can look it up and link it. So for my Samurai Jack fans out there, you probably missed it. Samurai Jack. Yeah, I did a review. Shout outs to the Samurai Jack. I did a Samurai Jack about 3 years ago. Oh man, it's got nearly 10K views, 9.3. I don't know. It flopped at the beginning 3 years ago, 3 years plus ago. So yeah, cool. I didn't know. It did really poorly back, but yeah, almost 10K. People were watching it later. First time that I've even really looked at it. Looked at it since then. Let's see here. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the GOAT Western animation. Avatar: The Last Airbender. So yeah, it's good too. I tried to get into that, but I also couldn't get into it. But I've seen a lot of episodes, but I just couldn't really get into like Legend of Korra or Avatar, to be honest. But yeah, it's good. I acknowledge those are good shows, you know. Just never could get into it. I'm doing good, man. Everybody's good. My boy's good. He's getting big. Starting to walk a little bit, starting to stand up and take a couple steps. Not quite walking, but oh man, dude, I'm telling you, I got a beast on my hands. Man, dude's genetics are just incredible. Picks up his own. This man palmed his bottle like a basketball, bro. Because he's got these big old baby hands. And his bottle, it's not one of them thin bottles, bro. It's one of them thick bottles. He just, you know, and it's crazy because his cousin, she doesn't do that yet. She doesn't do, and she's a little bit older than my boy. I'm just thinking, I'm like, damn, did he just palm his milk bottle and start drinking it like it was a Sprite, like LeBron James in a Sprite commercial? He was like, then he put two in, he was just drinking. I'm just like, dang, this dude's wild. This guy's gonna be a beast. But yeah, he can eat. Crazy. My man, genes are good. Genes are good. I'm happy for him. Like I said, I can't wait till he kicks my ass. Man, I'm gonna be so happy the day that he just beats me up. I'm gonna be so happy. I can't wait, bro. I hope it's more sooner than later. I don't know what he's going to play in the NFL or QB or position. I don't know what he's going to do. All I know is that his genes are good. Light It Up. What's up, Light It Up? Welcome. OJ, the boys remember that Translucent snuck into the electronics store. Show was awesome. Yeah, that was a good part at the beginning of the show. Hey, what's up, Silver? Says, what's good, OJ? Finally completed all the 3 house routes of 3 houses. Golden Deer is goated for me. Claude, the best bro in the game. Yeah, Claude's awesome. So, yeah, Claude's awesome. Jiu-jitsu lessons now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do. I mean, I was a kung fu and kickboxing guy, so if we do anything, it'd probably be like mixed martial arts, but kung fu, kickboxing. I'd probably find something like that, you know, for him to do, or MMA or whatever. But probably I do want to teach him my kickboxing. I did kickboxing for decades, so I'll definitely teach him how to kickbox, and then let somebody else teach him how to do something like the grappling and some of the other stuff. Yeah, I don't know about guys. I don't know about the position. Like, we'll see once he starts playing. I'll let you guys know. I don't know. Sometimes it's natural, it's instinct. Sometimes people are just born to play certain positions. You know, in terms of football, some guys are just born to play this or born to play that. They got a natural instinct. So once he actually starts going out there and you can kind of see what he's really good at, what he's not, then I'll let you guys know in about 5 years, 5-6 years when he starts playing Pee Wee. I'll let y'all know. So I don't know what he's gonna play right now. Don't know, but we'll see. Gohan's daughter Pam, when she was a baby, she was going with Super Saiyan and kidnappers and Dragon Ball Super episode, best episode ever. Yeah. Let's see here. Long animes are hard to get into. Naruto and My Hero have so many episodes. Those are actually easier to get into, in my opinion, because there's continuity. You know, they can keep on going, so they're actually easier to get into as long as it's not too crazy. So for me, for example, it's hard to get into like One Piece because there's just too many episodes of One Piece. But I think Naruto and My Hero aren't as bad, honestly. And there's a lot of filler episodes, so you can skip the fillers. If you just watch the actual episodes, you can actually get through them quite quickly and like skip the fillers. So yeah, music. All right, JVB. What was your music, JVB? I didn't see it. Did you tag me? Okay, you said Bayonetta Origins, Race of the Lost Demon musical launch trailer. Okay, yeah, I got you. Thank you so much, JVB. I appreciate that. Thank you for the dono earlier. Let's get that music going for you. Bayonetta Origins, Bayonetta Origins musical launch trailer. All right. Thank you for that support. I'm not gonna play this. And the reason why I'm not gonna play this because I don't know if this lady's on a label that's in here, and I don't know if her label claims. So I'm going to have to vet it first before we play something like this. So I'm not gonna play it, but if you want something else, let me know. But she could easily be on a label, and this can be copyrighted, and I'm not gonna take that chance. Because I have no idea. She looks like somebody that would join up a music label and copyright it. So yeah. Naruto, Avatar, Hunter, favorite animated shows of all time. Naruto's addicting. Just look up filler guide. Yeah, exactly. If you look up the filler guide to skip the episode, it's not that bad getting into it. There's not that. It's not that bad. Like it's actually pretty easy to get through it. You know. Same thing goes for like Hunter, or Hunter doesn't really have many fillers. I know there are fillers or a few, but it's not as bad as like Naruto. It's kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho, right? So yeah. You don't mind the filler episodes in anime? Have you watched Naruto? You would definitely mind those filler, or like Bleach. Those filler episodes are brutal. You definitely don't want to watch those. See, Casual Noobs says, sorry I didn't see the notification, but was cleaning up. Here now, what did you miss? You didn't miss anything. What's up, man? Welcome. Bleach, I mean, there's one episode like where he's like playing soccer. Like that one, that ice dragon dude. That little, that short ice dragon guy. It's like playing soccer and stuff like that. Like, oh my goodness. I couldn't do it. I had to skip him. Had to skip. All right, Sunshine Coastline. All right, I got you. I can definitely play that one. Sunshine Coastline. Sunshine Coastline. All right, thank you so much, JVB. Appreciate that. Christian, if you want another track for the JoJo Dono, let me know, Christian, and I got you. Do you watch Olympics? If so, what's your favorite sport to watch? I don't really watch the Olympics like on TV or anything. I just catch the clips. And if I had something that'd be favorite to watch, it'd probably be like 200 meters, like the sprinting, like the actual like field part, you know, track and field. But like the sprinting, 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, long jump, high jump, things like that. But yeah, I don't really watch. Like I do like some of like the tumbling from like, you know, gymnastics. I do like that. That stuff is pretty cool. So, but I don't watch it. I just look at clips on Twitter. I don't actually be like watching it. So, Yeah. Hitsuguya or whatever his name is. Yeah, I watched Bleach. I watched all of Bleach or most of Bleach in like 2007 or something like that. 2008, 2009. I don't remember a lot of the names and stuff. I remember some, like obviously like Ichigo and all that, and certain like, you know, Renji and certain characters, but I don't remember everybody because I don't go back and watch it or anything. Just curious, can you play Naruto music on stream or no? I can't play, I can't play Naruto music. No, there's some that I can play, and there's a lot that I can't play. So it's kind of mixed, so I just don't play any of it. I can play remixes, though. I can play like remixes of themes and certain things like that. So yeah. Is it playing? Can you not hear the music, JVB? Is it too low? Here, let me rewind it for you. How about that? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the music. I turned it up a couple notches. Bleach Floor is atrocious. Shoutouts. Full Metal Alchemist is still my favorite anime. I had a roommate in college when I first got to state that loved that. He didn't like anime, but he loved that show. He loved that show. So yeah. Love that show. I never got into it. I did watch like a few episodes, but I never really got into it. I watched Bleach after the new anime was announced. Took me 2 years, so many episodes. Yeah, there's a lot of episodes. Did you not skip fillers, DeAndre? Did you not? I mean, you gotta skip fillers. You gotta skip fillers. Oh, here's a crazy video that I did that actually ended up being right. I wasn't right about everything, but a pretty crazy video that I did was this video saying that why Nintendo Switch is not worried about PS5 and Xbox Series. That was 4 years ago. Looks like I was right. Not always right, but I was right about that. But I was right about that. Let's go. I was right about that. Let's do it. Shout outs. I skipped fillers, but took breaks. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take some breaks too. Like if you just overload yourself with like anime, sometimes you start losing like other stuff that you actually even want to do. You know? So yeah. Definitely gotta take some breaks and do some other things in between. All of that. You know, all the anime stuff. So yeah. One Piece without skipping fillers. Oof. I mean, One Piece is already long enough even without fillers. It's already long enough. So yeah, if you don't skip fillers, woo. That's crazy. All right, guys. We're at 85 likes. Let's see if we can keep on hitting that like button. Let's go. We're at 85 likes. Let's see if we can get to 90 plus likes. Let's go. 90 plus likes. Let's get it. Shout outs, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, though. Early childhood athletics are often correlated with many later forms of success relative to kids that never engaged in sports. Yeah, I mean, obviously having hobbies and stuff, but yeah, definitely sports teach you a lot of they teach you a lot of life lessons. They teach you when you get knocked down, get back up. They teach you teamwork. They teach you, you know, planning, preparation. These are just basic, you know, basic to advanced things based on how good you do it, right? That will be helpful for you later in life. So there are some companies that almost exclusively hire athletes, right? Out of college. Like they don't care what degree you have. They don't care whatever, but they like a lot of people that played sports because that's the competitiveness, right? Especially like sales jobs and things like that. So yeah, absolutely. Sports teaches you a lot in life. Teaches you a lot. So yeah, I agree. I think sports is definitely good to do. If you, you know, for children. Let's see, crazy at having good games can do for a system's longevity. The Switch has best game lineup of all time and sales show for it. Could care less about graphics power, just give me games. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about the games. I mean, obviously, graphic power is to a degree is important. But yeah, you gotta have the good games, man. Gotta have the good games. Took me 7 months to get caught up with One Piece last year. 7 months of consistently watching. Crazy. Consistently watching. That's crazy. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. One Piece is worth it. It's worth the effort. If you want to put in the time, it's worth it. From what I've heard. So yeah, absolutely. Could we play Starship Mario from Mario Galaxy 2? Yeah, we can definitely play that. Shout outs to Christian Mural. Thank you for the JoJo. Starship Mario. Mario Galaxy. All right. Here we go. Is it complete or just Starship Mario? All right, I think it's this one. Hopefully this is Gunner Silva. Hopefully it's not all jacked up. So yeah. Anime taught me to never give up and keep powering up. That's true. Anime can teach you a few things here or there. But it also taught DJ King to like play like, you know, the weirdest games too. That's what anime taught him to play. Like, you know, bikini watchers, you know, party and stuff, like all those weird animes that he be watching and playing. So it can also teach you some weird things, but for the most part it's good. One Piece is actually amazing. Are you all caught up on One Piece, Party Man? Are you all caught up on that? I didn't know that you were a big One Piece guy. Did not know. 400 plus episodes in. Ooh, okay, you still going. M Classic. I have tried the M Classic. I think I made a video on the M Classic as well, Antonio. And I'm not as big of a fan of that stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. M Classic is kind of weird. And I didn't really see too much of a difference. But if you want to see my video on M Classic, like, there's a difference. But, I mean, like, it's not, like, too much of it. Is there that much of a difference? But we'll see. We'll see. Did I make a video on M Classic? I don't know if I made a video. Man, I also made a video. I'm looking through to see if I made a video on MK Classic, but it's interesting. I made a video 2 years or 4 years ago saying Nintendo Switch isn't dying anytime soon. Oh man, that was before Animal Crossing too. So I was letting you guys. I mean, I got called a lot of names for this stuff. People call me fanboy and call me names for making videos like that too. So that was the funny thing about it. It's like, vindication feels good. Feels good to be to know I was right on that type of stuff. So yeah, all good. all good. Let's see here. Love to see it. Hey, what's up, Daniel C? Welcome. Probably says I started watching months ago because I was like, why not give it a go? And I'm not a One Piece fan. It's kind of nuts. All right, maybe one of these days I'll have to try it out, man. There's just so many episodes. I gotta try it out though. One of these days I'll get into it. One of these days. He says, but you're wrong to them regardless. A lot of those people don't even comment anymore, but I mean, yeah, regardless, I'm wrong, or I'm this or I'm that. Usually it shifts to, oh, well, you're shilling. It's like, oh yeah, well, you might have been right, but you're shilling, so, you know, it's like, or you're a shill. It's like, no, I'm just right about it. It's not about that. It's called correct analysis. It's called looking at the details and looking at the facts, and then making an estimated and making a good sound guess based off of what's presented in front of us, based off of momentum, based off of many things. It has nothing to do with that, right? If the forecast isn't good, I'll do my best to say, hey, look, this isn't working, or it's not going to work, or it's like this, or it's like that. But I don't do that. I make sure I call the spade, you know? But it was an analysis. OJ, sometimes I feel like you're either a financial analyst or a psychic. I mean, sometimes, like I said, you put a lot of takes out there. I've been wrong a lot too as well. So yeah, there's definitely been times where I've been wrong for sure. So, hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. Dragon Quest 12, what did you miss? They're just thinking about maybe not having a silent protagonist this time, Mr. Davis. Where's your review video of Stellar Blade? I thought I was gonna do one, but I ended up just not doing one. I don't know why. It kind of just took a long time, and then I just didn't feel like doing it. I sat down, recorded a video. It was about 10-15 minutes long, and I listened to it again, and it sounded stupid. So I mean, and I'm being like, no cap, it sounded dumb. So I just scrapped it, and then I never went back to it. Which, by the way, happens a lot. I've scrapped thousands of videos. But yeah, it just sounded dumb. I don't know why. Just sounded stupid. So I decided to, I captured a ton of footage, you know, did all sorts of stuff, and it just sounded stupid. I don't know why, man. I don't know why it did, but it did. Maybe I can find the audio file for you guys. Might have already deleted it, but yeah, just sounded dumb. So I just decided to not do it. I don't know. Weird, huh? I think I have I still have a lot of the recordings. What's this? S&T. Where's the Stellar Blade stuff? I'm trying to look through. I know I still have some Stellar Blade recordings somewhere around here. It's S&T. Sorry guys, I'm looking through all this stuff, and it's just not the Streamlabs recording produced. No. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but yeah, I know I have the. If I look through my hard drive, like my new hard drive, I know I can find it somewhere. But yeah, just sounded dumb, so I just decided to scrap it. I'll try to see if I can do SMT5 though. SMT5 Vengeance. I'm getting through that game, so if I can get through that game and actually, you know, get something for you guys, I will for sure. Absolutely will. Rabbids series done. Maybe they can focus on a great Rayman platformers. The team that does Mario plus Rabbids does not do Rayman. The team that did Rayman, they just did Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. So you've got your teams mixed up. Who was that? You got your teams mixed up, Silver. So that's Ubisoft Milan. I forgot the team that does what the name of the team is that does Prince of Persia, but that's the team. So if you want a new Rayman, that can still happen. I don't think the team that does Mario plus Rabbids is not the same team that makes like Rayman Legends and all that. So yeah. Shout outs to JVB, says don't sleep on Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. All right, don't sleep on it. All right, I'm not gonna sleep on that dono either. Thank you for the 225 on the board. We are 5 away from a 30-minute extension on the stream. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys. Shout outs. Let me get this music, Tokyo Xanadu music for you as well. Tokyo. Thank you for the Nook Bells. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus comment theme. So let's get into that. The information about. Let's get into the information about Mario plus Rabbids. So apparently, David Solani, or Davide Solani, I don't know how to say his name properly. You know, the guy who cried on stage with Mario plus Rabbids. Remember that? He basically put an announcement out on Twitter saying that, hi, all folks. After 25 years, 11 of which beautifully spent working with Nintendo on Mario plus Rabbids along the company of our incredible community of players, I have decided to leave Ubisoft to embark on a new adventure. I can't say more now. Thanks a lot for everything, truly. So, yeah, he's leaving. So with him leaving, he's the lead Mario plus Rabbids guy. I mean, it still could continue. They got a big, shiny new office space. They hired a bunch of people. So, I mean, they could still make Mario plus Rabbids. But with him gone, I mean, they might not opt to. They might opt to just make something different. Or maybe they have a different... Maybe they make a Star Fox. Maybe they work with Nintendo to make... No, they probably wouldn't. But, yeah, maybe they make something else. Maybe there's a different collaboration that they work on. But yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, obviously, you know, he's been at Ubisoft for a while, and he obviously liked working there. But he looks like he's going to be doing something different. So we'll see what he's up to or what he does next with that. So all right, here. Let me get into this Tokyo Xanadu music here. Seize the day. Shout outs. I could be wrong, but didn't the last Mario Plus Rabbids kind of, I think, meant flop sales wise? No, it didn't. It didn't flop. It sold over 3 million units. Here's the story that happened with that. Ubisoft expected a lot more than what it initially sold at the beginning. So the sales were a bit sluggish at the beginning. Over the course of time and with discounts, various random discounts from $50, $40, $30, whatever the case is, the game last year had sold up to, I hope this isn't copyrighted. I'm gonna stop that. The game sold up to what's it called? Sold up to 3 million units. So it actually ended up doing fairly well over the course of a year plus. But Ubisoft at the beginning necessarily was not super happy with the beginning sales because they invested, you know, they spent 5 years on the game and they thought maybe it'd do better at the beginning. But it didn't flop sales wise. It sold over 3 million units. Yeah, the sales projections were a bit too high. And here's the reason why I know that they were a bit too high. Ubisoft said they didn't announce the sales numbers for the game. They just said it didn't reach our expectations. The development team seemed to be caught off guard by that because they know the sales too, and they were caught off guard. So in order to counteract what people were saying and the reports, people were saying, oh, the game flopped, it didn't sell good. So somebody from Ubisoft contacted Andy Robinson and leaked the sales numbers to him and just said, hey, I'm going to leak them to you. Andy Robinson was able to get the sales numbers, and they said that it was going towards 3 million. So a Ubisoft employee, somebody, leaked the sales numbers because of the narrative out there that the game wasn't doing well, right? So one of the devs from Ubisoft, who obviously disagreed, leaked the numbers to Andy Robinson from VGC, and VGC reported that hey, the game has sold nearly 3 million, you know? Imagine if they had held the games to Switch 2. I mean, it could have sold more, it could have sold less. I mean, the longer you hold the game off to, obviously, the more it costs to develop. I mean, you have a less of an install base, but I think that if you launch it on Switch and Switch 2 and you do a dual launch, I think that could have absolutely been better for the franchise, but you don't know. But it could have been better, it could have not been. But I mean, yeah, I think that like a brand new Mario plus Rabbids near the launch of the Switch 2 could have absolutely been really good, you know, going forward, but who knows? Didn't the game come out in pretty bad time? I forgot the month, but I feel like a lot of great games. Yeah, it was definitely close to a lot of great games. I think it was like Nier Automata. It was Persona 5 Royal. There was a lot of great games that came out at that time. It was 2022, if I'm not correct. So you're looking at that wasn't. I think that was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, right? Was that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for that? In 2022, or was that 2023 for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? No, that was 2022 for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Yeah, Bayonetta as well. So yeah, there was a lot of games. There was a lot of games that fall. A lot of games. A lot of Switch games. A lot of good Switch games. There will be leaks. There will be leaks. The real travesty is Xeno 3 not breaking 5 million. No Xenoblade game has ever even gotten close to breaking 5 million. So that it's not really a travesty that Xenoblade didn't break 5 million when it's never even gotten close to breaking anywhere near that. It's got to, I mean, that'd be above Fire Emblem at this point, right? That'd be above Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which is 4+ million, which is really good. But yeah, I don't think Xenoblade ever was going to get to 5 million. That is a lot. Maybe 3 million is more realistic, or maybe even getting to 4 million. But yeah, I don't think it was ever going to get anywhere near close to that. So yeah. Let's see here. Sales projections were too... Okay, yeah. You said sales projections were too high. Mega Lee says, sad I never got into One Piece because there's too many episodes to watch. Yeah, it's a lot of episodes. That's the same thing as me, man. Too many episodes. Too many episodes. I'm good for right now. I might get into it later, though. So the Astral Chain should have sold... Astral Chain absolutely should have sold way more. That's why I always have it in all my all my videos, I'll always talk about how good the game is. Should have sold way more. I do feel that Astral Chain 2 or Astral Chain and Astral Chain 2 on the Switch 2 with the 60 frames, bumping it up a bit and having it run better, I think that could absolutely pump new life into the sales. If they did an Astral Chain special edition, you know, where like, you know, maybe they give you the base game, they give you, or remastered, Astral Chain remastered on Switch 2, I think that would absolutely bump the game to probably over 2 million. Let's hear. Hey, what's up, IZ subs? Welcome to the stream. Speaking of flops, off the top of my head, GameCube is the greatest floppy system of all time. The greatest floppy system of all time, GameCube. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty damn good system, and it didn't do that great in sales, so yeah, it could be. One Piece, you just have to sit down and commit, but it's intimidating because, yeah, I don't have the time to sit. Yeah, I just don't have the time to sit down and commit. Yeah, that's the problem. Sitting down and committing as an adult is like almost like pulling teeth. Sitting down and actually like committing is legitimately like pulling teeth at times, bro. It's just something that I don't really feel like doing when it comes to like anime, because like, you know, that's not, you've got so much stuff to do. So yeah. I still want to do like a playthrough of Astral Chain, like streaming. I still want to do that, even though I did a ton of footage and content. But I kind of want to like wait till, I don't want to replay it now because I kind of feel like there's going to be like a Switch 2 version of Astral Chain. So like I kind of want to just wait for that and then replay it then, you know? So yeah. Kind of just want to do that with it. So anyway, so that's Mario plus Rabbids. Mario plus Rabbids could be Dunskies. We'll have to wait and see. And hopefully we get something. I don't know what we're going to get from that studio, but maybe we'll get something. Right? We'll get something. So we'll get something. So yeah. See, Netflix is making a remake anime of One Piece. Honestly, I would just wait for that if you want to get into the series. Yeah, I did hear about that Triple X, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. They're gonna remake it where it's a lot shorter, less filler, all that type of stuff. Yeah, sign me up for that. I'll probably check that out for sure. I'll check that out because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for that. So yeah. Gonna be good for that. OJ, to celebrate you hitting 120k subs, you should do a video with your top 120,000 video games of all time. I don't know if I've even played 120,000 video games. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I've even played 120,000 games. I gotta think. How many games have I actually played? I don't know if I've ever even played that many games, to be honest. I don't think I have. I'd probably say I've probably played like maybe probably like 4,000, 5,000 games, probably somewhere around there. 5,000, 6,000 games, different types of games over the years. But I don't think I've played, like you count arcade games and like every type of game, probably a few thousand. Well, I don't know if I've ever played 120,000 games. That'd be that video would be like the max amount of time that you can be on YouTube, right? I don't know, like that would probably be like the max. That'd be crazy though. Listen, that video would go ham. That video would go ham for sure. Shout outs to Silver. The live action One Piece was really good. I have not watched that yet. Maybe I should check that out too. Maybe I should check that out. I've heard about it. I've heard about it, but maybe I should check that out. So yeah. Yeah, you should check that out. All right. Let's see here. Talking about expectations, I'm actually really hyped about the Famicom Competitive Club games. The Amiyo controversy, which has all kind of died down now at this point, right? But that was an interesting saga. Party Man Jamboree says, finally got around to watching your top 20 GameCube top 25 very good video and list. Thank you, I appreciate that. The list that I'm working on next is going to be a revamp or a re-release of my top 25 turn-based RPGs, because I went back and looked at that list, and that list is actually kind of garbage. Like, not because the games were bad, but because of the way that I did it. Too many games put together, series and stuff, and like, it's just, and there's been so many good turn-based JRPGs released since then, like Triangle Strategy was out then, like Super Mario RPG and other titles, Octopath Traveler 2, because that list was 2 years ago. So I'm gonna go back and do that one soon. I wrote down, but I just got to put the ordering. But yeah, I'm gonna get that list done at some point. I'll probably record tomorrow. Tonight I gotta just do a regular video. The Amiyo arc, yeah, the Amiyo arc was pretty good. After playing 100k video games, you'd go Super Saiyan. I'd probably say you'd go Super Virgin, but no. No, I'm just messing around. I mean, anybody got a time to play 100,000 video games, bro? I mean, I don't know if you got time to do anything else, man. I don't know, 100,000 video games? I don't know. Maybe they'll rebrand Rayman and Mario. Maybe they'll rebrand it Rayman and Mario? Or you mean Rayman and like, what do you mean by rebrand it? Just rebrand it Rayman? Because I mean, that'd still be Mario plus Rabbids. So I mean, like, I don't know. That wouldn't really, like, that wouldn't change anything, right? That can just be like the next thing that they're doing. What's your favorite Nintendo Switch arc from 2017 to 2025? Favorite Nintendo Switch arc from, I think you meant 2024, right? Favorite Switch arc. I'm not sure. You guys give me some Switch arcs. Let me know about some Switch arcs and I will do my best. Let me know about some Switch arcs. I mean, technically you can just play a game for like 1 second or 2 seconds, then stop playing the game, and then you've played a game, and then just, yeah, but you'd need to, yeah, that'd be crazy. That would take too long. Super broke, yeah. I mean, it could be any video game, right? So you can play a bunch of free-to-play games, but taking the time to download all of them and then play them, that'd be crazy, right? Also, great video to that. Be interesting to see what Atlas does to change up the formula for Persona 6. Thank you, I appreciate that, Silver. The Smash arc was magically and chaotic. With the whole ousting. Yeah, the Smash arc. Smash Ultimate arc, when I declared that I was going to be a full-time Smash streamer. I thought I was gonna freaking play against freaking MK Leo in like a finals like at Genesis or something, when it actually ran across my mind at one point that I thought I could do that. Yeah, that's a funny arc. And then when I started playing and I realized that's not gonna happen, I'm nowhere near good enough and I don't want to play this game like that. Smash arc is pretty good. You guys give me some more arcs and we can rate them. Sitting down and committing to One Piece, you'll definitely be missing years of your kids growing up. Yeah, seriously, I sizzle. Seriously, it takes a lot of time. Do you know how many games 5,000 games is? Like playing every game from the PS2 and Switch combined without skipping any. Yeah, but I'm so old. I've been around for a long time, Jay. So like, I've played hundreds of NES games. I've played so many NES games. I've played hundreds and hundreds of Sega Genesis games. I've played hundreds of GameCube of N64 games. There's barely 100 N64 games, but I've played so many N64 games. I've played a ton of arcade games. I've played literally hundreds of our different arcade games. I've played Game Boy, Game Boy Color, DS, Advance, Xbox 360, PS3, PS2, PS1. I played Neo Geo. I played Weird Systems. I've played PS Vita. I've played PSP. I've played Xbox, the original OG Xbox. Xbox One, Xbox Series. Like, I've played so many systems over the years, systems and handhelds, plus like mobile phone. I've played a lot of mobile phone, PC games, DOS games back in the day. Like, I've probably played around like 4,000, 5,000 games. I think that's actually accurate. Because we're talking about like every system, like Atari back in the day. I used to play a lot of Atari as well. Played a lot of Atari games. Like Tiger Electronic handhelds, those games. Oh man, like the list goes on and on and on and on, man. I've played a lot over the years, dude. I've played so much. PS4, PS5, just so many games over the years. So yeah. Bayonetta voice actor arc, Grinch leak arc, Switch Pro arc, Smash cancellation arc, 3D Mario Collection arc, Animal Crossing, Bayonetta arc, Bayonetta 3 voice actor arc was I think that's probably my favorite arc. That's my favorite arc. Had nothing to do with the financial component of the Bayonetta 3 arc. Nothing to do with the financial component of the Bayonetta 3 arc, guys. Nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Oh man, I will be honest though. It was like blood in the water type thing with that Bayonetta arc. I'll keep it a buck. Woke up like the Patrick meme. Oh man, I'll keep it a buck, bro. That arc was crazy. That arc was crazy, dude. It was so good. It was so good. Such a good arc. 50K views plus. Bayonetta 3 sales explode. 30K Bayonetta 3 and Platinum Games making huge changes. 37 plus K. And then once again, these videos take like an hour to make, barely. 37K plus. Not like that. I mean, obviously I get videos that do more than that, man. Like my list videos and all that do more than all this, but those list videos take a long time to make. These videos take like an hour and a half to make. So it's the time, Former Platinum Games dev, blast industry over Bayonetta 3, 37K. Astral Chain and Bayonetta did the impossible on Nintendo Switch, 23K. The Bayonetta arc was good, dude. The Bayonetta arc. Platinum Games responds, 22K. So yeah. So Helena's Bayonetta 3 boycott completely collapses, 31K. Bayonetta 3 boycott gets weird, 15 plus K. Oh man. Helena Taylor lies again, 23K. Bayonetta 3 Switch boycott situation implodes, 35K. Sad reality of the Bayonetta 3 boycott, 16K. Big Bayonetta 3 Switch Helena Taylor boycott, 18K. Big Bayonetta 3 misconception, 19K. Bayonetta 3 must buy, 22K. It was like I said, these videos were, you can do them quickly. And they were just like, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go with because not only was I love the Bayonetta franchise, but also because it was like fun to make the videos too. Yeah, that arc was wild. Like every day we were getting, I mean, like I've never talked about Bayonetta as much in my life. Like that was a wild arc because like not only were we actually getting like some drama mixed in, but we were talking about a game that hasn't even came out yet. We were hyped for the game. It's one of Nintendo's most hyped games because of how long we've been waiting for it. So it was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool arc. It's not just like, okay, yeah, views, so better ad revenue. It was also like my personal love of Bayonetta. You guys know it's one of my favorite franchises of all time. So my own personal love of it, plus the situation as well, was good. So yeah, I mean, right now I'd probably have the Bayonetta arc, definitely the top arc for me. Do those games that we, yeah, any video game, Silver, yeah. Any video game that you were playing, any video game, any video game counts. So OJ was right in the way for sure. Hey, look, man, I was really one of the only, here's the thing though. I felt that it was actually warranted. Juice Man Vaughn says, remember when everyone crushed Dreamcast guy over that video, over that? Oh yeah, they bodied him, man. He got squished into smithereens. Shout outs to Dreamcast guy, but yeah, my man got put in the sleeper on that one. But what's up, Juice Man Vaughn? But yeah, man, like that arc, once again, it was also kind of like, it was disrespectful to me. I personally felt, I'm not trying to, this isn't like trying to say, oh, everybody's racist, and that's not it. But I personally feel there was a nice hint of racism in that arc. Not against me, but against Japan, against Japanese games. In particular, confirmation bias and anti-Hideki Kamiya. But there was definitely a small slight of that. A small hint. I'm not saying everybody that said that was racist. Do not quote me on that. But I'm saying that there was in my opinion, there was a small hint. A small hint. Okay? Just a small hint, in my opinion. Because of how people were speaking about Platinum Games, because of how people were speaking about and who was involved in the situation. I absolutely think that people automatically assumed that these people were lying because of X, Y, and Z, you know? So even though Hideki Kamiya has not been known to be a liar, Platinum Games have not been known to be liars or been scumbags. Like, they've never been known to be scumbags, from what I understand. I mean, the only thing that you can think of would be like the Wonderful 101 situation, right? Like with the Kickstarter. But that was told you. They told you exactly what was happening, and you got what you got. They didn't lie about anything, you know? They told you what was happening. They told you what the situation was. The game was funded, and that was that. Everybody got their game and their rewards and all that good stuff. So yeah. Smash cancellation arc was one of the bloodiest ones. Oh yeah, the Smash cancellation arc. Ooh, that was the great Ninja War. That was the great Smash War. The Smash cancellation arc. That arc was that killed Smash Brothers. Like in terms of like views and money wise, that arc killed them because they lost some of their most hype, biggest content creators in that space. Commentators, content creators, people that have been linchpins in the community, you know. And once again, I'm not saying that they didn't deserve that to happen to them, but like you can't just replace those guys. And I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, like the views are more important than the community safety. No, community safety, minor safety, all that stuff is way more important, you know. But yeah, that was pretty much the beginning of the end, because you can't lose that many people that talk about Smash and that are good and expect it to actually continue when you're already struggling to begin with. So yeah, that was the beginning of the end for the Smash. And then people also, casual consumers, casual viewers just stopped watching. They're just like, yeah, these people are scumbags. And they just branded everybody. So yeah, that was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end for that one. But yeah, to be honest, guys, it wasn't just riding the wave, though. I also had to make sure to say this because other people weren't doing it. I swear to you guys, if other people were actually following up, I probably wouldn't have made as many videos. But you had a lot of people talking and making videos, and then they made one apology, and they didn't want to cover it at all. They didn't want to cover the other stuff coming out. They didn't want to cover what JP Kellums had to say. They didn't want to cover all this stuff. So I felt obligated for reporting duties so we can make sure that we have this chronic, because like if you don't chronicleize things, if you don't actually put it down there with sources and stuff, people that want to, you know, forget about it will forget about it and act like it never happened. How many times do we see this in video games where people act like they never said something, where people act like they never did something, and they might have honestly forgot, but this is, certain people want to bury this. So I'm like, no, I want to keep this. Like, people literally listed me on Twitter that don't watch my channel as this is the guy that you need to watch to keep up with this, because everybody else stopped reporting on it. Everybody else stopped reporting on it. Everybody else stopped talking about it. And I had a lot of people that don't watch me, even some people that don't like me, tag me and say, hey, look, I might not agree with this guy all the time, But watch this guy because he's actually keeping up with this and reporting on and keeping people accountable. So, so that's the reason why I did it too, because I got motivated by people once again saying, hey, OJ, thank you for keeping me up to date with this. I don't want to look up all the sources and all the different things and all that. And like, you're providing actual commentary and giving both sides of what was happening, because my initial video did not bash Helena Taylor. My initial video, I was understanding, but I was apprehensive about everything. I'm not going to sit there and throw away Platinum Games. We need to get their side of the story. My initial video did not trash Platinum Games. It did not trash Helena Taylor. And then when more information came out, that's when, okay, we got to dig into this more, because she's lying about some things, right? So yeah, we need somebody to chronicle that, just to make sure, you know, so we make sure that we keep, because I got the people that are making the tweets. I got the people like, because I bet some people 5 or 10 years from now, oh, wait a minute, there was a grassroots campaign to oust a legendary Hall of Fame type voice actor from playing her role. Yeah, because those people are deleting tweets. They're deleting tweets. They're deleting takes. They're deleting videos. They're deleting stuff. So no, we gotta make sure that we put this down, because these people are gonna try to ignore or forget or try to hit you guys with the neuralizer from Men in Black like it never happened. Nah, fam. No, we're gonna keep that chronicalized. We're gonna keep that written down in the history books. Just so if you got something stupid to say in the future, I can be like, let me flip the page. Oh, wait a minute. This is what you said at this point. Hold up here. What changed? You can catch people too, you know? So yeah. Make sure they don't do none of that either. I don't want to hear them saying, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all know who I'm talking about too. I don't want to hear nothing about certain things, because trust me, I'll be like, all right. Chronicle 5, Article 6, Video 7. Oh, this is what you said right here. Remember that? Remember that? Wait a minute. Hold up here. We're talking about the best arc that we've had about in the best Switch arc. So like sagas that have happened. And one of them was the Bayonetta arc. That's my favorite arc, is the Bayonetta 3 arc. That's my favorite one. So hit that like button, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we streaming. We are at 25 on the combo board, 5 away from a 30-minute extension. We still have less than 30 minutes left on the stream, plus that 20-minute extension, or sorry, 15-minute extension already unlocked. So we get to 20, or we get to 30, we'll unlock that for even longer. Shout out to everybody watching. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button though. Once again, we are at 107 likes. Thank you guys. 100 likes. That's good. Let's keep going though. Let's see if we can get to 110, 115 likes. 115 likes. Let's do it. So yeah, I had to make sure I had certain things. I said certain things to certain people because it was ridiculous that it had to be on record. Yeah, a lot of them are deleting the tweets though. A lot of them are deleting the tweets, deleting the videos, all that stuff. So we have to make sure that we have that. But yeah, Dreamcast guy, he got bodied. He got bodied. Sorry, that man went on the defense. I remember watching his video on that and thinking to myself, oh, this isn't gonna be good. I looked at that video and I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. I don't think this is gonna end well. That's what I was thinking. I didn't reach out to him and say anything though. I was just like, you know, it is what it is. He's a grown man. He can do his own vids. Everybody's made mistakes. I've made mistakes. I've had videos that I had to delete. Had to sit there and say, oh, that's a bad video. So yeah, we've all been there before that create content. But yeah, when it came out, yeah, I remember watching the follow-up video that he made. And I think people did go a little bit too far. He was like, oh, people are saying this to me and saying that and being so mean about it and all that. So I think people went a little bit too far, but you know, it is what, I mean, listen, do you guys know what people said to me after the Switch reveal? Do you guys want, and I have those comments. Do you guys know what people were saying to me? Do you guys know what DMs I was getting? Bro, I was legit getting like some racist DMs and I was kind of like, well, legit first time in my life where I was ever like, well, was that justified? No, it's not justified. It's not justified being racist, but I'm thinking to myself like, well, you know, I'm like, well, you know, I was pretty annoying, you know? So I was really wrong. I just didn't take it personal, you know? I just didn't take it personal. I just did it. There wasn't a, and let me just be clear about this. There was not a lot of racist comments. There was like a few, okay? There was just like a few. There wasn't, I'm making more of a joke here, guys. Like I'm not like, okay, yeah, justifying it. No, it's never justified to be, over video games, it's never justified to be that way, okay? It was never justified. And it wasn't a lot. It was just a few. It was just a few. But the comments that I got of people calling me names and saying stuff was insane. It was wild. Bro, I took that like a champ. Like, I'm actually really happy. I took that like a champ. Overall, I did not delete comments. You know, I said, yo, I'm wrong. I made videos apologizing. So sometimes you got to take the L. That's probably the biggest L I've ever taken it in like my YouTube stuff. Like that's like the biggest L ever. So sometimes you just got to take it, you know, you got to just take the L. That's what I did. It wasn't even about like the Switch reveal. I thought I called out Eurogamer and I called out Emily Rogers and I called out some of these people that were reporting on what the Switch was because Super Metal Dave was reporting, telling me otherwise. So I believed him. I believed the wrong person, which makes it worse because I'm not going to say who told me where, when, or how, but I was told that the Switch 2 will be what the Switch would be what Eurogamer said like a year before, or like almost a year, or no, a number of months before Eurogamer's article came out. So I was told that beforehand. Let's see here. Shout outs to Sicilian with the $2. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. Sometimes it's good to not say anything, you know? Shout outs to Sicilian. Thank you for that. $2 support. 27 on the board. We are 3 away from that 30-minute extension. PlayerEssence, I took an L in that Mario movie bet arc. That's true. Yeah, that's probably your biggest L, party man, was the Mario movie. That one has long-standing consequences and repercussion. Yeah, the Mario movie L that you took was wild, because you had a running head start, bro. You had like you had that T1000 run going, so and you just kept, and there. Oh man, let's see here. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. Oh, okay, Chappelle comment. Okay, I got you. Thank you for the $2, Sicilian. I appreciate you, brother. How you doing today? Let's see here. OJ took a couple L's debating PlayStation with me. yeah. I took those same L's debating with Junior too as well, right? Oh man, I don't think I've had any hot takes though with PlayStation, to be honest. Like, what are my, if we're trying to keep it a buck, what are my real hot takes with PlayStation? I don't think I've even had any like real bad or hot takes with PlayStation. I mean, I did make a video a bit ago saying I'm out on PlayStation 5 because of like some of like how you change the hard drive, and some people hated that video. But I mean, I still got a PS5. I still play the games. I'm just not worrying about changing hard drives. I'm just not going to be changing hard drives and all that stuff, you know? See, true, not letting this out sometimes, for example, being calm is proven to be far more effective than venting, for example, straight up. I mean, it also depends on like where, how, and when figure drawing. There's a lot to it, but yeah, you know, 2023 was Mario Redemption arc. 2023 was Mario Redemption arc. It was the Mario Redemption arc. Okay, yeah. 2023 was wild. Remember, Nintendo forgot about Mario. Every time somebody said that on Twitter, it just reminded me of like the Slim Shady song, "Forgot About Dre," or like Dr. Dre. Forgot about Mario. Forgot about Mario. Let's see here. I hope people appreciate the Switch run as a whole. It may go down as the best console run of all time. I think most people do appreciate the Switch run. Like the Switch's run, it's a generational run. We haven't had a system sell this much in decades, right? So it's been decades since we've even had a system even challenge the PlayStation 2. The last system to even challenge the PS2 was the DS, and that was like a pure handheld. In terms of home console, We haven't had a home console even challenge the PS2, like ever in the history of home consoles. There's been no other home console to truly get into striking distance realistically of the PlayStation 2. It's never happened since the PS2, right? No system's even gotten close, like to be in realistic striking distance. So to me, that is legendary right there, because like no system's ever even gotten close. And the PS2 came out in the year 2000. It's been 24 years of the PS2, right? So the fact that the Switch actually is in striking distance says a lot. Except the PS4. The PS4 was never in striking distance of the PS2. It was never in striking distance. Never. The PS2, to me, striking distance means that you've got to be within like 20 something million and you still got content coming. It can't be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm within 20 million, but the sales are dead. It's got to be like you're actually active and you're somewhat near it before massive price drops, before before all of that. So there's been no system that's actually truly gotten close. The PS4 was not close. It's not. It's at what, less than 120 million. It's still 40 million away, right? It's 40 million away. That is not striking distance. 40 million away? No, that's not striking distance. Says found another 5 million. I know Jim Ryan's coming. Remember when people crying that Tears of the Kingdom wasn't getting any marketing? Oh yeah, I remember that. That was an interesting time frame. And then it got like a lot out of nowhere. Who remembers when X-Gen started and people were saying games were going to run way better on Xbox because of the extra teraflops, low-key been the other way around? Well, yeah, because of the design of the PS5. I think Digital Foundry did a video on that. I mean, teraflops by itself don't create, the most like better running. Usually there's a couple things. I'll say this. If Xbox was selling like PlayStation and PlayStation was selling like Xbox, I wouldn't say it'd be flipped, but it would be like, oh, well, we're going to really focus in and the lead platform is going to be Xbox. So we're going to find all the little tricks of the trade and little different things to optimize the best on Xbox. But since that's not the case, there's no incentive. PS5's lead platform. So you're going to optimize and make sure everything is the best on PS5 and really take advantage of every little nook and cranny, right? Same thing as PS3 and Xbox 360. PS3 was more powerful, but a little bit harder to program for. But once you got a hold of the cell and all that, but developers were not going to take that time. The lead platform for many years, because of the sales, was the Xbox 360. Came out first, and it was the lead platform, plus easier to develop for. So they just went. So a lot of times you'd see 360 games run better than PS3 games, even though PS3 was stronger. So sales and development atmosphere, a lot of that goes into part into what happens, So yeah, that's what's happening. I mean, like, the PS5 is definitely maybe a little bit better designed overall, like internally. But I guarantee you, if the Xbox was actually selling crazy amounts of games and systems, like not Game Pass, but like crazy amounts of like games, like we got like massive game sales on Xbox and massive sales, I guarantee you'd see a lot more developers try a bit more to really engineer for the Xbox series, like to really engineer for it, to really give it a good go, right? eShop hate arcs are filler arcs. Those are definitely filler arcs. eShop video arcs, that's definitely filler. Definitely filler. 100%. Oh man, let's go. Love my PS3. It was my Ni no Kuni box. Yeah, PS3 was great. That's not a lot of games are skipping Xbox altogether, and the Series S ain't helping either. I think people overstate like the Series S situation. A lot of games, and I'm not saying that you're saying Series S is the reason why games are skipping, but like games skipping Xbox, once again, that's just simply because the system's not selling. Like that's really what it comes down. It's the system's not selling, And certain games don't sell on Xbox and Game Pass. Like it's a combination of multiple things. Like people try to put it down to one thing or another. Like, oh, because it's this, because it's this. It's a combination. It's the system's not selling. It's certain type of games that don't sell on Xbox, and it's also just overall game sales on Xbox. You know, aren't necessarily the best. Whatever Phil Spencer says, you can say that, but they don't reveal game sales. So, I mean, so I need to see some actual game sale numbers. They don't reveal them. They don't reveal anything in terms of Xbox game sales. So since they don't, I'm not just going to take Phil Spencer's word 100% for it. You know, it's like asking a super wealthy person, hey man, how much did you pay on taxes? And then being truthful with you. They'd be like, yeah, about that. Yeah, I paid this. Don't mind my 17 Swiss bank accounts that I've got, right? They're not going to be truthful with you. They're going to tell you what's the best for them right there at that moment, right? And provide you as little as possible, you know, to shroud what's actually happening. So, no, not like I trust any company like that, but if it's written down and there's actual something that I can look at that you can't lie to investors about, and that's one thing, but you don't give any numbers. Would you be okay with the Series S if it had a disc drive? Yeah. I mean, I'm not an all digital guy, so I don't like the all digital PS5. I don't like the all digital Xbox Series. I don't like taking away that option. I don't think it should ever be taken away. In my opinion, I think it's manipulation. I think both of them are. Xbox Series S and the PlayStation 5 all digital, those are both manipulative devices. Because a disc drive doesn't cost any money to include. It's the same crusty ass disc drive that we've had for a decade plus, with very few tweaks to it. It's the same. Sony owns the freaking Blu-ray media. Like, they own it. It costs them nothing to put a disc drive into a PS5. It costs Microsoft nothing to put a disc drive into the system, and it makes it slightly bigger. They're both manipulative ways to get people to go all digital and for them to just make more off each game. And they'll do weird things like jack down the price and do weird stuff like that to try to get you to get it, you know, but to try to phase out physical. It's underhanded tactic to do that. PS5 is more egregious in my opinion, because the system has the same power. It's the exact same system. At least with the Xbox, it's like, okay, well, you're providing a less powerful device, so therefore that makes sense to make it cheaper, like make it a lot cheaper. But like the PS5 digital, like all digital, it's $100 cheaper. A disc drive does not cost $100 for Sony to put in there. So it's clearly putting more than usual. Like, or they're discounting it a lot more than what it even needs to be. And why they do to make it appear, oh, it's better value. No, it's not. You completely lost the whole freaking way to buy games. You completely lost a whole different avenue. You have to go through Sony if you want a game. That's wild. You can't take part in Black Friday sales of physical games. That's not good. That $100 that you saved is going to, you're not going to make up that. You can save way more actually paying that $100 and picking between the sales of games over the course of the life. You can save way more than $100, but they're trying to manipulate people into thinking that it's a better deal. It's not a better deal, you know. Nick 93 with the $1.99. And he says, what games are you playing right now? I'm playing SMT5, and that's it. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. SMT5 Vengeance on the PS5. I'm playing that physical. SMT5 Vengeance on the PS5. Thank you so much, Nick93. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate that. We are 1 away from a 30-minute extension, guys. I know we can get it done. Thank you so much for your support today. I appreciate that. And hit that like button, guys. We're at 116 likes. Let's see if we can get to 125 likes. We can extend the stream out for 30 minutes if we do get one more combo. No used games, no borrowing games, nothing like that. SMT5 is great. SMT5 Vengeance is phenomenal. I'm like 67, 68 hours in. Now I'm just cleaning up a lot of the missions, like, you know, about 40 something, like level 40 something missions, but I've already played the game and like been like know all the advanced tactics for a lot of the, like, I don't know all the new tactics, but like I know a lot of the tactics in the game. So I'm beating like bosses that are way higher level than me. on the hardest difficulty, because I already know the tactics for the game. Like I'm very fast at getting it. Like I know what demons to use early in order to help myself out, and I know how to level up my characters, and I know what to do in order to just like beat a lot of these enemies. And I already beat them once before, a lot of these side bosses. So like I'm like level 41 or 44, and I'm beating bosses that are like 48, 50, whatever the case is, 49. I'm beating all them easily because I'm like, oh, okay, I already kind of know what to do. I already know what demons to use and what to do, and I just like mash through all of it. Like Spyglass, mash through all of it, get through whatever. And I mean mash isn't like just, okay, pick this. I know what to do. Pick this. I know what, you know, what Makatsui's skill to do, what to level up, what to do. Like I'm not spending a ton of time doing all the other stuff like when I was first playing. So I'm kind of just like, you know, just rolling through every single boss that I'm playing. Shout outs to Nick93. Thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate that. Series S would be very good if it had a disk drive. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably buy it if it had a disk drive. I'd probably just buy it, like keep it, you know, keep it inside like an extra room or something like that. Put it inside the guest bedroom. Let people play it, you know, buy some games, let people play it like when they come over, stuff like that, or put it in the living room, something. I'd probably put it somewhere. But yeah, not gonna do that. Yeah, some devs just don't want to port or put a lot of work into third. I think in the first place, barely selling Xbox. Yeah, exactly, Chris. SMT5, SMT on PS5. Should I check it out? Do you like Persona? Do you like turn-based RPGs? If you like turn-based RPGs, I would say absolutely. But if you like Persona, I'd say yeah, check out SMT. SMT5 on Xbox probably sold 10,000 max. I mean, yeah, I mean maybe I'd give it about max like 50,000 max, but yeah, that's probably not even. I don't know what it sold on Xbox, but yeah, probably, I mean, no more than 50,000. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like around 10,000 to 50,000 units. Yeah, I didn't hear anybody on Xbox talking about SMT5. Everybody that I know that bought SMT5, they showed, I mean, there were some people that bought it on Xbox, don't get me wrong, like that I saw, but everybody was like, yeah, I bought it on PC, Switch, or PS5, or PS4. Like, but yeah, most people I saw was Switch and PS5. Most I saw was Switch, PS5. So, I mean, we can look up Steam. Like, we can see like the Steam DB, Steam DB, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Vengeance. Let's see. Hold up. Oh, I put Stream DB. I meant to say Steam. All right, here we go. So right now in game there's like 1,600, but I don't know what the all-time. The all-time peak was like 21,000. So maybe it sold about 20 to 30,000 on Steam. You know, tops. It sold about 500,000 units in the first number of days on all systems combined. So I'm guessing the bulk share of that, probably like 400,000 sales plus, or probably between PS5 and Switch. And I might split it down the line or give Switch the slight edge on who was buying the game. But yeah, 1,682 people still playing it. I mean, it's a great PC game, and if there's mods and all, I don't know if you do mods and all that, that'd be pretty cool. It runs great on PC, and it runs great on Steam Deck. So that's probably a good Steam Deck game too. Hey, shout outs to Nick93 with the $5 dono. Hey, let's go. Hey, yo, 34 on the board. Let's go. Extending the stream. Thank you so much, Nick. Yo, y'all know what time it is, Nick. You've unlocked it for us. Let's freaking let me share. Let's freaking go.
Overclock Buster.
Stream extended 30 minutes extra. Nick93 getting us the last seven points added on from Nick93 himself in the last couple 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Nick93, with the multiple donos, getting us the 30 minutes extended on the stream. Next up is at 45. We can still extend it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And Nick, if you want some video game music, let me know. Be more than happy to play some music for you. Thank you for showing some love on the stream, brother. Appreciate that. Hey, what's up, the Mango Man Juice? Tommy Raiku. Beat the game without mods, then run into the game with mods, mix up the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Yo, Simeon Coin with the 100 core crystals. Thank you so much. He says, hey, OJ, just getting in, showing you some blessings that your way. Can I get Castlevania Chronicles Stage 2 music arranged version? Yes. Thrashered in the... Ooh, it was a long name. In the cave. Absolutely. Thank you for the 100 core crystals to Simeon Coin. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. 35 on the board. Let's go. Shout outs. All right. Thank you for throwing those blessings my way, brother. Appreciate that. Core crystals in the chat over there on Twitch. Shout outs. Let's see here. Castlevania Chronicles Stage 2 music arranged version shard in the cave. It's a whole sentence. All right, here we go. Shout outs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. 35 on the board, 10 away from a 45-minute extension. Can I hop this game, or do I have to play the older ones? No, you do not. It's its own story. It's its own game. It's its own thing. So you don't have to play the other SMT games in order to play SMT5. So yeah. But speaking of PS5, there's a demo. If you ever wanted to play Rise of the Ronin, there is a demo for Rise of the Ronin. I think they're trying to boost up some of the sales before heading into Black Friday and all that, end of summer. So there is a demo for Rise of the Ronin. Rise. I still want to play it, but I already know it's going to be on Black Friday sale. So I'm just kind of waiting. So what's, because like it's, I think it's still 70. So I mean, I already didn't play it at launch, so I'm thinking if I just wait, it's $64 on Amazon. So I mean, it's $65, $64.99. So I mean, yeah, I'm not. I might as well just wait. It's gonna be Black Friday sale. You're gonna be able to get it for cheap. So, yeah, gonna be able to get it for cheap. Let's see here. OJ got a video game sale fund set ready to pick up a bunch of games for new content. I never usually have a fund set. I just like whatever comes out, I get it because like I said, I can write it off for like business. But yeah. What's up, Silver Gaming? Picked up Worms Rebellion on Steam. Good game. Also, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is goated. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Really, really, really good. Man, this song goes crazy. Simeon Coin, this song's nuts. I would assume the game is selling best on Switch, probably by a large margin. I mean, yeah, I'd probably say it's probably selling best. I don't know. That's why I said it's maybe split, maybe a slight edge to Switch. I don't really know. But yeah, it seems that way based off of just like the Japanese sales and just based off of potentially like eShop and stuff like that. Like, but they haven't stated. They don't tell us the sales breakdown and split. So we don't know exactly what's selling and or how much, but I would guess that the Switch version is definitely probably a good amount above every other version, but we'll see. Hey, what's up, Paul Gale Network? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Shout outs. Nook Bells. It's a real shame they don't give us the full breakdown. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean, there's business reasons why they don't, because if you give us the full breakdown, people just start making up articles. You'll get the Doom articles, and I think that Microsoft, it's more of like a, for them, it's not a good option. Is that like a gnat in here? There's like a little gnat. I'm gonna smack that gnat when I see it again. So if I smack something in the background, if I look, it's because I smacked the gnat. So basically, it's because they probably don't want to upset Microsoft. You know, Microsoft has Xbox Game Pass deals, and it makes them look bad, and it can lead to some bad PR. Like, why is Xbox even getting these games when they only sell like 1,000 copies on Xbox? Like, we saw that like with Ace Attorney and some other games. So I think that's the reason why that they don't, and maybe they think that it's not important. Like, it's all the games anyway, so there's no point in actually saying the sales. And I mean, and I don't think investors would care. Investors actually don't care about sales number breakdowns. All they care about is that if the game's selling a lot and like the stock value is going up. So investors don't care about that. Investors don't care. Investors are investors. But I think Microsoft or the company whose system is not doing as well and not getting as many sales, they would probably care, you know. But I don't think if it was like the shoes were on the other foot and it was Nintendo, I don't think they would care too much because Nintendo's pretty upfront with their sales numbers. So, you know, being transparent enough with the sales numbers, I don't think that they would. And Nintendo would try to find ways. Hell, Nintendo knows their splits, like with some of these games, right? They know their splits. And that's why they hired the guy from Sony. That's why they've hired third-party dudes from other companies to try to get in and try to fix some things, you know? Relations and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think they would. They'd just be like, hey, we got to fix this. But Microsoft is so secretive with sales numbers. They get so antsy and talk about, they get so weird with sales numbers. Sony's kind of like neutral, but definitely more secretive at times. But Microsoft like doesn't tell you anything. So yeah, I don't know if they'd be happy with that. Why not Rasengan, the bug, and be more effective? I mean, I can't do my Rasengan right now, and I've lost the ability. Maybe when I get it back, I can definitely do it. You know, I can definitely do it. But yeah, that's a little bit overkill. Rasengan to the bug. I'm pretty sure at some point Naruto's done the Rasengan and like he's got bugs and he's hit bugs and stuff, different stuff when he's running with it. OJ, you think for Switch 2 release we'll get a game similar to Mass Effect Legendary Edition for Xeno 1 through 3, maybe 60 frames per second patches? I mean, it's definitely possible. I would love for Nintendo to do that, put together 1, 2, and 3, but Nintendo usually doesn't do stuff like that. So I don't know if it's likely, but I would love for there to be a Mass Effect Trilogy Legendary Edition where they 60 frames, 1080p 60, all DLC, everything all included on one cartridge. That would be, I mean, I don't know if they can even do that. The file size would be too big. But if they got bigger cartridges, absolutely, that'd be so good. I'd be down for that. Only thing Microsoft says that 20 million players tried Starfield. Whoa! 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 Shout outs to the woke boys out there. Just tater tots. Just tater tots. All right, tater tots are good, man. I used to eat Titus. My mom used to buy tater tots all the time when I was younger. I remember specifically remember 80s and 90s eating a lot of tater tots. Like you would get yourself a sandwich, some tater tots, and like a piece of fruit. That was like the meal for me back in the day. Sandwich, bologna, ham with some cheese. We didn't buy the singles cheese. Well, no, sometimes she did buy the singles cheese. Never mind. We had that block cheese, like where you have to get a knife, and like sometimes if you leave the bag kind of open, the cheese gets kind of hard. But I had to eat it anyway. I was like, whatever. The block cheese, bologna. I would toast the bologna most of the time. Toast it, cheese. Maybe you put some. I was ghetto. I put ketchup on it or mustard. Some tater tots on the side. Back then I used to drink milk or of course water. Hopefully you had ice and the little ice thing. Sometimes you didn't, so the water was just tap water, normal temp. Sit down, watch some what was it, like Clarissa Explains It All, some Rugrats, watch some stuff back in the day. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Hey, what's up, Bad Sam? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, tater tots are a 10 out of 10. Tater tots are very good. Tater tots with some ketchup, very good. Very good. I'm doing good though. Yo, shout out. You guys give some love to Bad Scent here in the house. Let's go. Shout outs, man. What's up, Silver Gaming? Good to see you here though. Good question. No new games. Got me playing the backlog. It's dry out here. Is there anything good coming out in the holidays? Right now, holidays, all you've got is like Astrobot. You've got the new Dragon Age game. Obviously, you got Assassin's Creed coming out. Nintendo wise, you've got, you know, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. You've got Mario Party Jamboree. You got Brothership. For me, Brothership is going to be the big game that I'm super excited about. And of course Zelda, but Brothership is what I'm like. Or is it Brothership or Brotherhood? I forgot. Mario and Luigi. I think it's Brotherhood, not Brothership. Brotherhood. Mario and Luigi. There's more games coming out though. There's more. I can't recall off the top of my head. But I'm doing good, Batcent. Shout outs, man. Brothership. There you go. Oh, it's Brothership, not Brotherhood. My bad. Brothership. I was right. Not Brotherhood. Brotherhood is what I thought it was at first. I was calling it Brotherhood, but it's Brothership. Sorry, Brothership. Yeah, we got East 10 Nordics. East 10 Nordics. We've got like a lot. We got some good games coming out. We got some good games coming out for the fall / holiday. So yeah. Still got some stuff. There should be so yeah. We still got what's that game? Oh, man, what's that? Indiana Jones and Avowed. We don't know when those are coming out, but those are coming out. Those are coming out. So yeah. My brain needed a break. Just revived, back to life. Finished up the shots teaser. Gotta get independent. Yes, sir. Yo, David V with the $7.77. Lucky 7.
Can you play Marvel vs. Capcom 3 character selection theme?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the $7.77. Oh, that gets us close, man. 7 points on the board. Gets us close. 42. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. 42 on the board. Thank you so much to Mr. David V. Let's get that music going for you, though, man. Shout outs. You guys give some love to David V. Marvel, baby. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 character select. One of the most iconic songs that I remember from MVC3. All right. Shout outs. Thank you so much for the $7.77. My man, David V. Appreciate that. 42 on the board. We are 3 away from an overclock 45-minute extension. Shout outs to Batcent. Appreciate you though, brother. Good to see you back, revived, ready to go after a good long days of work. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest. November 14th is Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. The Dumont show says, what up, OJ? Dragon Quest 12 might be talking protagonist. Yes, there might be. Yeah, we'll see if they give him a name outside of Hero. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Shout outs though. Brother Ship. My most hyped game. Oh yeah, Metaphor! How can I not say that? Yes. Yo, that is the game. Metaphor. Oh, also, Romancing Saga 2. That's coming out. And Metaphor Refantasio. Oh my god, yes. That to me is gonna be the game of the year. That might be my game of the year. Right now, it's looking like that's gonna be game of the year for me, and it could be game of the year in the Game Awards too. But yeah, I'm not game of the, in terms of like a nominee. I don't know about winning it, but a nominee. Metaphor Refantasio. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Hey, what's up, Shaw X? Welcome to the stream, brother. What's up, Killer Ninja? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yeah, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Yep. OJ, it's been a while. I recently had a minor surgery on my neck. Had to expand my trachea hole. Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear about that, man. Are you feeling okay, Adrian? Or is everything all right? Good to see that you're alive and well, right? Since you had surgery in your ear, so I'm guessing things have recovered a little bit. Plucky Squire might be your game of the year. Plucky Squire looks really good. I will admit, Plucky Squire looks good. Plucky Squire definitely looks good. Definitely looks good. Nah, Metaphor might win Best RPG for real, though. It might, but it could be Game of the Year nominee. Like, I honestly think that it could be. It could be a highly reviewed game as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. Out of curiosity, what would your thought be if Square makes a spin-off for Final Fantasy game and Dragon Quest game where you play as the antagonist that tries to conquer the world? I think they've actually done that before in a previous game, but I don't remember what game it is. But yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for it if it's a good game, just as long as it's a good game. Just as long as it's a good game, I'm down. I'm down for it. Let's see here. But what about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Do we really think that people would pick up a new game, Atlas, over FF7 Rebirth? Here's the thing. FF7 Rebirth can lose. And the reason why Rebirth can lose, because Rebirth is a retread on FF7 Remake. Just better in many ways. Obviously the world and certain things, but they took the same thing. Metaphor Refantasio is not a retread of anything. It's a brand new concept. And what we've seen over the years is that brand new concepts do have an edge over retreads of games. So if it's a brand new concept and it's highly rated, a lot of times they might vote for that game over the game that's okay. We've been there, we've done that. Still really good and still fun and really great, but we kind of been there, done that. So that's the reason why I would say right now, Metaphor Refantasio has a chance to actually surpass FF7 Rebirth. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, it's on my neck and my nose throat specialist, and need a bigger track tube because I wasn't getting enough air at the track since I was a baby. Thank God I'm here. Praise the Lord. Hey, shout outs, Adrian. Yeah, thankfully you're here, brother. Shout outs, man. Glad that you're doing okay. Sorry to hear that you've been like that for a while, but you're making the most of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And shout outs, dude. Seriously. I'm glad that you're alive. That's the most important thing. Looks like the surgery went well. Patiently waiting for more of Claire Obscura Expedition. Yeah, Claire, that's next year though. That's next year. So yeah, we'll definitely get into that game more next year, and as they reveal more information. But they haven't really talked about it too much since that, you know, Microsoft Direct that they had. But yeah, definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. Looking forward to that game. That game could be really, 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 really good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it myself. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how they get it done, you know, with that. So looking forward to seeing how they get that done, because it's looking good. It's looking good from what they've shown. So we'll see if it actually happened. Like we gotta wait and see once the game comes out. But I'm pretty confident that the game is gonna be good. Like I'm confident the game's gonna be good. Very confident. Let's see here. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will be dope to see in 2025. Yes, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, another great game, 2025. That should be really good. I'm looking forward to that game a lot as well. You know, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, one of my most anticipated games for sure for 2025. Definitely one of my most anticipated games for 2025 for sure. Nick93 with another $2 holla, getting us to one away from a 45-minute extension. Let's go. Appreciate that, Nick. Thank you so much. And he says, what's your top 5 PS2 and Switch games? Top 5 PS2 and Switch games? Well, I've already done a top Switch games list. So, I mean, it's just the games that are on there, like, you know, Xenoblade and Astral Chain and Tears of the Kingdom, stuff like that. So you can check out that list. In terms of PS2, I have not done a list, but if I had to pick PS2 games, it would definitely be, you know, stuff like God of War 2, probably like Final Fantasy X, Devil May Cry 3, if we can count like Resident Evil 4. I play that on GameCube more, but like Resident Evil 4, if we're counting that. Oh my goodness, what's my boy doing? My oh god. Other PS2 games. Oh gosh, there's a lot of good games. God of War 2, I think I said that. You know, I like Jack and Daxter. Ratchet and Clank is good. There's a lot of great games on PS2, man. A lot of great games on PS2. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I'd have to like look at the list of games and stuff. But yeah, there's more. I mean, Dark Cloud. I love Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud 1, Dark Cloud 2. Those games were awesome. Dark Cloud was great. Dragon Quest 8 is really good. On there, Dragon Quest. Oh man, there's like a lot, bro. A lot of good games. Thank you for the $1.99, Nick. One away from that 45-minute extension. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go. What are we at on time? So yeah, we're about 2:19. So we're good. We're good, man. Devil May Cry 3. Yeah, Devil May Cry 1, Devil May Cry 3. Those are great too. Red Faction, I like that back in the day. So yeah, a lot of good stuff, man. Mangakas. And he says, as a kid, which game did you play so much that you knew you knew it like that? Like the back of their hand, Sonic 3. The original Mario Bros. I wasn't like, I mean, I was like a kid, but I wasn't like a kid, but I was kind of like a kid at the time. But yeah, Mario Bros 3. Games like that. Do you think Clair Obscur will be Switch 2 game? Yeah, it's possible, but we just don't know at this point. Metaphor is rumored to be coming, yeah. Clair, I don't know about Clair. We have to wait. I don't think that they're working on like a Switch 2 version of Clair Obscur. If it came, it'd be like after the Switch 2. You know, they got their Game Pass deal. They got their money. It's gonna probably sell more on PS5 and PC. So they're gonna probably get the game out on there and then maybe a Switch port later, maybe. But I'm not sure. Metaphor, I think, is coming to Switch 2, hands down coming. So yeah. Is there any good fighting games on the DS? I'm curious. Good fighting games on the DS? Yeah, there's 2 Bleach games that are really good on the DS. But let me look up some fighting games. I like the Bleach games. I like the Bleach fighting game. Those were my favorite fighting games on the DS. But yeah, there's a bunch. There's Bleach Blade of Fate, Bleach Dark Souls, Naruto Ninja Destiny, Dragon Ball Z, Super Sonic Warriors, Jump Ultimate Stars. There's a Guilty Gear game on there. Guilty Gear Dust Strikers. I did not know that. There's a One Piece game. There's all sorts of fighting games on there. But I don't know how good they are, though, to be honest. I do not know how good they are. Let me check out this game, Guilty Gear Dust Strikers. I have never heard of this. But I would recommend the Bleach games. The Bleach games on the DS are awesome. So I would recommend those. I've never seen this. I did not know that they made Guilty Gear for the DS. Let's take a look. Guilty Gear on the DS. Music is surprisingly good for the DS. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing today? It's almost like a platform fighter like Smash Brothers? It actually looks kind of fun, though. It's like a multi-tiered platform fighter, like multiple different stages and levels. Or platforms you can go up and down. That's crazy. Good, got the van back from Lancaster today. Had to tow it back. Dang. All right, good stuff. Guilty Gear on DS is really good. Is it really good? I didn't know it was actually. Is it really good? Should I play it? You forgot to say Dynasty Warriors 3 on PS2, JK. Yeah, hey yo, shout out to Nick93. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that there was Dynasty Warriors, but is that game good? Is that a good game? I did not know. Let's see here. George FT said, I think 7 Rebirth is more vulnerable to the Game of the Year award race than anticipated. Great game, but the talks and discussion have died down a bit. A little and little sales data doesn't help. Yeah, I think that's part of it. All that's definitely part of it, for real. Oh, now you got some like breaks in the stages. They can at least make them different colors. Now, this is like part Smash Brothers, part Guilty Gear. You got like items and stuff. What is that? What's that item right there? Yeah, like part platform fighter, part fighting game, like Guilty Gear. This is crazy though. I never even knew about this. Oh, there's an item. There's like more items. What is that? What is it? What do you do when you get that thing? What does it do? Touch that thing so we. She get wings? It's crazy. Nah, it was Dynasty No Samurai in China. China? Okay. It was good when I was a kid. Those large scale battles had me playing before school. Okay. Wasn't it just Samurai Warriors back then? I'm not sure. I didn't play the Warriors franchise back then. I don't actually play the Warriors games, like the Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors games. I don't play those. There's a Samurai Warriors that still comes out now in today's day, though. There was just a new one, like I think like last year. And there's a Dynasty Warriors. Those are like two different things. But yeah, I don't play the games. This is the multiplayer. The single player is a traditional. Oh, this is the multiplayer? But why would the multiplayer and the single player be different? How it plays? Shout outs to Nick Anything. Thank you for the 2. So wait. So you said single player is different? Oh, wait, hold up. Single player. Guilty Gear's Dust Striker review. G4. Morgan Webb.
Damn. Music.
I ain't trying to hear what you gotta say. Let me just watch the. No, it looks like the same thing, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know what you're talking about, man, bro. It's the same thing. All right, well, that's that. Anyway, let's go back to this. This is Guilty Gear Dust Strikers. Because, you know, every game had to have the DS, you know, first 2 letters. Because of the play on the the dual screen. Shout outs to Nick 93. Thank you for another $1.99 dono. We have unlocked. You guys know what time it is. We have unlocked the greatness. We have unlocked the awesomeness of
Overclock Buster!
45 minutes unlocked, which came Johnny on the spot. We're pretty close to that, right? We were already pretty close to that. Yeah, we were pretty close. So 45 minutes unlocked extra on stream total. Let's go. Next one up is at 60. We'll get that 1 hour max. Let's see. There's a Japan exclusive DS fighting game called Dragon Ball Kai Ultimate Butoden. It's a hidden gem. Okay. Hidden gem on that one. Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go grab some water. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music and this beautiful art of Third Strike. Before I go, I'll be right back. right, sorry about that, guys. We are back. Share stream. I got some grapes too. I got a few grapes. What are the best wireless earbuds that have no lag? Y'all let me know in the chat so I can just... I'm tired of going with wired earbuds. Y'all let me know.
Overclock Buster!
I shouldn't have done anything. Sorry about that. For simply audio, not for gaming. Just audio, so I don't need anything wired. That are lagless, that don't skip out, that are good, that don't interfere with other wireless devices. Earbuds, not headphones. Raycons? Really? Raycons, okay. Maybe I'll take a look into it. I hear all the people always getting Raycon sponsorships. I need a Raycon sponsorship. That's what I need. Hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we streaming. Let them know. Let them know. Let's see here. The most quiet comfort is the best sound. AirPod Pro 2 ain't bad either if you got an iPhone. No, I don't got iPhone. I do Android. Do Android. No iPhone for me. So yeah. All right, Bose quiet comfort. Let's take a look at them. Amazon. The Bose quiet comfort earbuds. Ooh, these bad boys, $300. Okay. For the Ultra, for the earbuds too, $179. I'll just wait for Black Friday. These will be way better price on Black Friday. Probably get them for like $100, 100 something. Okay. Thanks for letting me know about that. I'll probably get it later. Right now I'm creating the final ingredient, Polygon Rocket Fire. Polygon Rocket Fire? Oh, snap. For those who don't know, the cool guy in VadSent, they do 3D modeling. So, yeah, they got some cool stuff cooking up, like F-Zero stuff that looks really awesome. So absolutely can't wait to see some of that, some more of that. I don't know what's better than what, you know, Simeon. So I don't know which one's better than what, which one's AirPod Pros. Or, I don't know. All I know is that I don't do Apple. My wife likes Apple a lot. I buy her some Apple stuff. Like I bought her a tablet. So yeah. Some people misuse earbuds, playing them too loud. You can easily the ones hearing over the ear. Yeah, some people do. Some people just play their stuff too loud anyway. But that is what it is. It happens sometimes. Happens. Well, I don't hate earbuds. I just don't like them. Okay. Yeah, hate's a strong word, right? Hate's a very strong word. So yeah, hate's a very, very strong word. So yeah. So yeah, it's all good though. So if you guys have more questions, like I said, tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag Players, no problem answering more questions, talking about different stuff. We pretty much went over all the topics for today, so there's not really anything else to get into. But yeah, absolutely. Definitely need some wireless ones though. Most of the new ones have no lag anymore. Yeah, I got some ones before, but they always had lag, man. Like I bought some wireless earbuds like to exercise and stuff, but there was always fat lag on them. So I always just try to shy away from them, just went with wired. But too many times I get rolled up on. I just need something that I can just leave in and then get up if I need to get up and not worry about wires, you know. So we'll see though. We'll see which ones I end up going with. See which ones I end up going with on here. But it's all good though. Make sure. Okay, we got a new Nintendo Switch Sports commercial. The basketball, the Japanese commercial. We can check that out too. That just dropped. Let's see that. Even though I don't really care too much about Nintendo Switch Sports basketball, it's still a thing. Who's a Nintendo Switch Sports basketball fan? Probably not many of you guys. All right, let's take a look. What the heck? Oh, okay, my bad.
Oh.
Brick. Caitlin Clark. Steph Curry. Reggie Miller. Kobe. LeBron James.
天才かも。まずは5分に出して。ナイスパス。
Michael Jordan. Ah.
かっこいい私。ディフェンス。
You can tell she ain't never played basketball before. I mean, she probably played basketball, but she ain't never dunked before. That dunk looks so weird.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
入った。
Calculate the follow through on that one. Calculate the follow through. Oh man, that was great. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it's an actor, so I mean, she was acting. For sure, she was acting. She was acting for sure. She was acting, so that was that. Wii vibes. Well, I mean, yeah, they've had stuff like that with the Nintendo Switch Sports line for a while now, you know, where they definitely do stuff like that. So for sure, absolutely Wii. But that game, Nintendo Switch Sports, is kind of crazy. I think that game sold like 14, 15 million. That game's like quietly one of the best-selling games in the modern era. Like, that's the crazy thing. That game never at any point was it like an MPD top seller, like a big major Japanese, like, oh, okay, it sold like a bazillion units in Japan. That game just sold little by little, bit by bit, just started packing up sales, like just over, like it just super evergreen. That's the crazy thing about that game. It's the ultimate expanded audience Nintendo Switch game where what people say online is not what people are saying with their wallet. Like, nobody defends this game online. Like, nobody says, because people don't like Nintendo Switch Sports. They say, oh, it's lacking this, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. Like, I don't defend it either. Like, nobody defends this game online, but that has no impact on sales. Nobody cares about buy this game. Literally, it's families, it's dudes that just got families, or it's kids that just want to, they see the game, they see it, you know, advertisement, or they just see the game and they think it looks cool and they just want to play. And it's not, has nothing to do with, it's not like Wii Sports Resort, or it doesn't have this, or it has nothing to do with that. It's just, hey, look, I think the game looks cool and I'm buying it, you know? Like that, literally nothing, because like nobody says anything positive about it. That's the funniest thing. Fun fact, the basketball update was co-developed by 18. Yeah, 18 actually has a lot of weird code development ship and other things that they've done. 18 actually has a lot of that stuff. That's the crazy thing about 18. You know, they have a lot of stuff like that. A lot of stuff like that. Which is pretty cool, in my opinion, at least. Which is pretty cool. The patch really helped the sales. The game was selling before the patch. The game's been selling consistently before the patch, after the patch, during the patch, after. It was selling before. It was starting to pick. It wasn't like, oh, patch dropped, then sales. It was getting consistent sales throughout the years. I don't think the patch did anything. I think the game has been selling. It's been selling. It sells 50K here, 40K here, 30K this month, 25K, 50K, 70K, 80K, 100K, 60K, 50K. And it's just done that for the course of like years to rack up all this. It's just consistent. But it's never really been like, oh, people all of a sudden rush back to it. I don't think so. I think it's just been evergreen. People just buy the game. I don't think, a lot of people probably don't even know about the patch. I think it's completely families that are disconnected to the online world, that do not care about all that type of stuff. Just people that just, they have a Switch, or their kid has a Switch and they think the game looks good. That's it. You know, I don't think there's really anything to it outside of that. Honestly. Because every time that I look at the sales, it's just been, like, if you look at the Japanese sales, it's just been consistent. There's been no massive bumps or anything. It's just been consistently selling. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. Sometimes but it's always been there. It's always been there. Like in the top 30, top 20, top 30, it's always been there. You know? Hasn't really left. Angel Reese. The brick was definitely Angel Reese. You say Angel Reese when you hit him with that brick. But then you grab your own offensive rebound maybe 2 or 3 times, then you put it in. Shout outs to Angel Reese. She's awesome. She's an awesome, very tenacious player. Very tenacious, awesome women's basketball player. Also, the first Dunk anime from 2023, really good movie. 5th highest grossing anime. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. Let's see here. People going crazy over the new NCAA football game. I'm going to buy that game later. I'm going to buy it when it's Black Friday discount. I'm going to check it out myself. It seems like it's pretty good. Shout outs to my man Devon with the $5 holla. Yo, first super chat ever on a live stream. Let's go. 51 on the board. Thank you so much, Mr. Devron B _ Thank you so much, man. First ever 51 on the board. Oh my gosh, we still, I guess the what's it called? The 60 is still in play. Well, actually, we only got 2 minutes left if we want to get to that. We're at 43. So, but we're 9 combos away, but we don't got much time left. Shout outs to my man Devron. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you. No message. Thank you for the $4.99, brother. Appreciate it. Shout outs. Angel Reese fights the boards and gets buckets, even though I have no idea how those layups go in. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Me and Angel Reese, when I was playing basketball, we actually played pretty similar. I'm more skilled than her though. Like, I'm not trying to be like, obviously she'd probably be able to beat me in a game of basketball if we played. I think I could beat her though, to be honest. But like, dribbling wise and all that, she's absolutely not as skilled as me. You know, I'm not saying that I'm super skilled, but like skills wise, I'm definitely more skilled. Like passing and I'm definitely way more skilled than her. But her ferociousness on the boards is very, very, very much. I was definitely like that. Like when I was younger, when I played basketball, I would jump and, man, Dennis Rodman, I'd jump and get those boards, man. So I do like that about her game. But yeah, dribbling wise, dribbling skill, passing, not so great on those ends. But Boards? Absolutely. Hey, PlayerEssence, did you ever talk about Yuji Horii? We did. We actually talked about Yuji Horii more than an hour ago. We talked about at the beginning. We actually talked about him for a while. I think maybe you missed the talk. But essentially what he's trying to say, Juice, is that he's trying to say that it implies that the next Dragon Quest game will not have a silent protagonist because like the graphics are getting better. He thinks that it looks stupid by having a silent protagonist going forward. So looks like they're going to move away from that in Dragon Quest 12. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is probably a little bit better than Angel Reese. Not even a little bit. She's better than Angel Reese. But, I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They're both helping the WNBA. And did you guys see that new media contract the WNBA got? Like, so the salaries are going up. So all those people that are like, that were yelling and we were like, you got to get people that get people to watch. If you get, it's not that people hate women's basketball. It's because y'all ain't putting out a product that people are watching. If you just get more people to watch, then you will get more salary, you know? And that's exactly what happened. They got a new media deal now that they can work that into the contract. So now we're probably going to see contracts go up from where they're at. So that's good. It's good. It's very good. But you got to get people to watch, and you got to get people to stop. Man, WNBA players, man, how chippy they would be with people online. Like they were. You can't have that either, man. You can't have that. You got to calm down with that stuff. The fact that Caitlin Clark is just not responding to people on social media and just basically playing basketball, and Angel Reese, she's doing a good job of not responding to everything. Just play and just try to do your best. Like that's good. That's good for the game. You know, that's good for the game. Don't go there argue with morons. You know, you don't need to do that. Just go out there, play hard, get people to watch. Get people to watch. Let people know about the games. More people watch, more revenue for the ladies. So that's what they got to do, and they're doing it. So that's good. The problem that I had is that everybody was trying to make it into like a sexist thing. It's like, oh, they need to be paid the same. I'm like, no, that's not. Wait a minute. I don't get paid as much as I Show Speed. I Show Speed has 100,000 people watching him at times. 40, 50, 100,000 people watching him. Yeah, he's going to get paid a lot more. Right? He's going to get. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just how much do people watch? You know, so in terms of ad revenue, watch more, you get more. You know, so that's all it was. Because I remember when the WNBA first started, I liked watching WNBA. But all the people that I liked watching back in the day, Nikki Blues, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, all those people, they all retired. All my favorite players retired, and nobody filled the void. You know, nobody ever came in and was like, oh my God, like I thought, I was like, this was great. I love Lisa Leslie, Cynthia Cooper. I love those players. But when they retired, I'm like, okay, well, not really anybody that I want to watch. But now that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are there, it's like, okay, I'll watch a few games. I'll watch some clips, you know. So I'm more interested in it. It's more buzz, more. They get more followers. You get more ad revenue. You get more people attracted to your game, you know, because now you got some people in here that are doing some things. So that's good. That's good. You just needed the players. It's all about the players. If the NBA doesn't get Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, you know, I mean, yeah, they'll probably still grow, but like they wouldn't have grown as much. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird grew the game a lot. And then Jordan came in and took it to the next level, right? And then Jordan came in and then, you know, the Bulls dynasty and all that. And then, you know, and that helped take it to the next level. So you just got to have the right players. You got to have the right players come through, you know? You don't get them all the time. You got to remember, WNBA, you're going to have more women not play than play because the options for women to play like basketball in terms of professionally and like how good they can be, there's like they look at the salaries. Like the salaries aren't like you can just be a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like, why put yourself through all that when you can just be a nurse and have more job security, you know, and be more stable and all that, right? With the salaries that they're paying. So there's no need. Like I know like a lot of tall girls that probably could have played basketball. They're like, nah, I can just go into this. Or I can become a lawyer or I can become a dentist. There's a lot of women dentists, right? A lot of women dentists, a lot of women doctors. It's like, I can just become a dentist or a doctor, or I can just become something else and get paid more. So why should I do that? And I've seen like lots of girls, 6 foot, 6'1", perfect for basketball, right? But the salaries weren't there. Why play basketball? You know, why do that when you can just get a career in something else and get paid more probably? So that's also another issue. Most tall women don't play basketball. They just do other things, you know? They just do other stuff. So shout outs to Devron. Thank you for the $1.99. It says, OJ, can you play Kima ga Iru Kara from One Piece. No, I cannot play any anime music from One Piece. That stuff is copyrighted. So no, I cannot play that. But I can extend the stream a bit. We are already over on time. I can extend it out to play a music track that you want me to play, Devron. I can do that if you want. So if you want to pick something else, you don't got to donate again. Just put the video game track I can play. So yeah. But are you a fan of Nintendo Prime? Good channel. I was gonna give him a shot. Yeah, Nintendo Prime's awesome. My favorite thing is that, although I do think that he doesn't do enough Switch 2 news. You know, I think he should probably do enough more Switch 2 news. I think he should do more Switch 2 stuff. He doesn't do enough. Wow! I'm a fan though. Yeah, I like him. I like him. I like him. Shout outs though. Nook Bell's in the chat. Nook Bell's in the chat. So Devron, ask me for something else. In the meantime, I am gonna give you guys some of my links. As the stream, we're gonna end it here. I think we're almost gonna go the hour anyway. But that's okay. We still had a 53 times combo. If you have not checked out my most recent video, please check it out, especially if you're into Persona. I talk about the Persona 6 and what they could do going forward. Changes that could revolutionize the franchise. So yeah. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Shout outs though, Devron. Rogue theme for Marvel vs. Capcom. All right, I got you. This will be the last one here. Rogue theme, Marvel versus Capcom. I'm gonna get the family a little bit of our protein pizza tonight. Wife wanted some. The baby can't eat the protein pizza though. No protein pizza for the baby. But I'm gonna have some. You mean Street Fighter versus X-Men? Because I'm seeing Rogue theme, Marvel versus Capcom theme of Rogue. Yeah, I'm seeing X-Men versus Street Fighter, but I'm not seeing Marvel versus Capcom. So let me know if this is it. Rogue is actually one of the coolest characters ever. Why is there not a Rogue video game? Why is she not in like all of like the X-Men like games and stuff like that? Like, where the heck is Rogue at? I loved Rogue back in the day. I think she's a super cool looking design character. Why is she not in more like stuff? Like, why can't we play as like we need to be able to play as like Rogue more in games. Yo, shout outs, yo, Dev. Thank you, man. I appreciate your support, brother. Thank you so much for your support today, guys. Yeah, this is about 2 minutes, so we're gonna play this out. Check out my most recent video when it comes to Persona 6. Yeah, Rogue video game would be so good. But it's almost like if you make a video game based on an X-Men, like, or the X-Men, like, you gotta have it's gotta be some type of like group type of game, right, where they're all in there. Like, you can't just have a game based off of like one character, right? Like, I mean, you can. I mean, there's been Wolverine. He's had his own game. But it's interesting. It's like, it's always gotta be like some type of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance or something like that, right? She was firing the X-Men show. Oh yeah, Rogue was awesome, the X-Men show. So, hey, what's up, Daryl Kelly? Yeah, Wolverine is the only one that's gotten his own game, individual game. All right, take it easy, Tommy Raiku. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, brothers. Thank you guys for your support today. Like I said, check out the most recent video. It is up on the channel. It's awesome. Talks about Persona, what can be huge for Persona 6. I'm looking forward to it myself. you know, I'm looking forward to the announcement a bit myself, you know, like what they're going to do. But yeah, that's going to be that for today's show. Yo, what's up, Snowy Town? The weather's hot in California. It's hot. So yeah, it's good to see you here. But we are ending this. We are done with the stream, guys. We are ending the stream. So I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you so much to everybody that came out. I appreciate all of you guys. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, let them know that we streamed today. I want to say thank you guys to everybody. Shout outs to Super Christian Me World, any of the streamers, the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Big love to Nick93, Devron, pushing us to David, pushing us to 45-minute plus extension on the stream. Simeon Coin, Nick93, JVB, Horii as well, Rena with the first dono. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. One day I'm going to stop forgetting about my emote. What does that mean? Forgetting about my emote? Oh, the Princess Peach emote. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we gotta fix that emote. So yeah. Hey Zeke, man, we're just gonna ban you, bro. You're not coming here to say anything important, bro. So thanks for coming out to the stream, but we're just gonna ban you. No politics inside here, man. But I know you came here just to be weird. So, and you're a sock account as well. I actually took a look after the first thing that you said, just to let you guys know why I'm banning this dude. If you go to his channel activity, joined 2 days ago, and he says OJ is voting blue, guys. I can tell because he lives in California. He's dark, so he's being racist. This is racism, and he's talking about Trump and all this other type of stuff. So he's being racist. That was his first message. I missed that, but he's definitely doing that. So he's being super racist. Who I vote for doesn't matter. Who I vote for, you guys vote for whoever you want to vote for. You know. So I don't know why you're coming here, Zeke. Just, dude, let me give you some advice before I go. Oh, snap, that's it! With the Toby Bluster! Wait a minute, did we get the show extended? Yo, that's a show extension!
Amazing dono, great show today.
Great show. Yo, we gotta extend it out, man. You hit us with that Toby Blaster. That gets us to 60 plus. Gets us to 68. Yeah, 10. 5, yeah, 68. Toby Blaster. Listen, guys, listen. Let me just say this right now because I know politics are going to be coming up. Guys, Zeke, whatever the case is, don't worry about who I vote for. Don't worry about where I live or who I vote for or why I vote for them. I'm only going to tell you guys this once. So Zeke, if you're still on the stream, listen up, and to everybody here. 1, I don't care who you guys vote for. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. 2, we're not going to be discussing politics on stream. Shout out to my man, That's It. Thank you for the Toby Blaster. My man, thank you for the Toby Blaster. We're not going to be discussing politics. But 3, I'm going to vote for whoever I feel is going to be best for my family. Now, I'm not going to say any names, but there's one candidate who literally stopped my wife from coming here and stopped my family from coming here for a number of years because he banned them from coming here and for my family coming to visit me and my family and all that. And there's another that doesn't. So I'm going to vote for the people that have my best interests in mind, which is being able to see my family from Nigeria and all of that. Now, whatever side that is, it doesn't matter whatever side that is. Everybody votes. You guys vote for who you want to vote for. But don't worry about that for me, Zeke. And once again, bro, seriously, go get a life. Go do something else. Don't worry about me. Go worry about yourself. Go worry about yourself. Vote for who you want to. That's why we live in a free country. Vote for who you want to, do what you want to do, but don't come to my stream talking smack and saying all this. I'm going to give you some advice. You're not going anywhere in life if that's what you want to do. You know? Worry about yourself. Vote for who you want to, do what you want to do. But you're absolutely insane since you don't know all the details if you think that I'm going to sit here and vote for people that want to, I can't have my family come here and visit me from Nigeria. They were banned for a year plus to even visit. My wife was stranded there. Okay? So I'm going to take care of my family and what I need to do. You do what you need to do. Stop coming to my stream worrying about me, brother. Okay? Plain and simple. You're not me and I'm not you. So stop coming to my stream. Stop talking about politics because we've had it a few times now that we have the election coming up. Stop talking about politics. Stop worrying about it. Y'all do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do. Plain and simple. End of story, right? Cool. But a lot of people don't know my perspective. They don't know my story. I've seen people in the Spawncast. I've seen people say that stuff about me because of some stuff that I said on Twitter, What do you guys expect from me? Like, what do you want me to, you want me to not be able to see my family? Are you guys insane? Like, some of you guys have no damn sense. You're stupid as hell. So Zeke, shut up, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Go start a crappy grifting YouTube channel and go make some money off of you being a moron or something. But don't do it here in my chat, bro. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What do you want me to do? Not have my wife here? Not have my family here? Are you dumb? Some of y'all out here really stupid as hell, bro. Anyway, shout out to my man Vadson. Thank you so much for the 68 combos. Toby Blaster, we got this official stream extension. You are now the Hokage stream. Anybody does more than 10 or 15, you can beat up my man Vadson. Shout out Shane, I appreciate that. Vad_sent. Thank you, man. Shout outs to my man. Thank you so much, Vadson. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Shout outs to the Toby Blaster. Thank you, guys. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody's in the US. So it's like, I don't know. This dude's, he made his account 2 days ago. Like I said, he's just angry about stuff. I mean, I don't know. But I felt that I needed to say that because I've had a few people try to say stuff to me about that. So I just wanted to end it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, end it right now. And if Zeke was still here, he can hear my side or whatever the case is. Because I know some of these politics people, some of these politics weirdos, man, like, they'll hound you all day until they actually hear your story or hear your side. Maybe he knew about that. I'm guessing he didn't, but, you know, whatever. I don't think he cares. You know, he's just a racist, but whatever. At the end of the day, you guys do what you need to do. I'll do what I need to do. All right, take it easy, Shane. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Oh, no, you said hi, player. Looking forward to seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. All right, cool. Shinobi, politics, Land of Fire, Hokage, no longer the elite Nine Tails, it is some possessed the alien ninja. So Shadows of the Damn Remastered coming out literally on Halloween. Yeah, it's pretty cool. New Bleach gameplay. I did not see it. I said, I don't know. What's the new Bleach gameplay? Bleach game. Where's the new Bleach gameplay? Rebirth of Souls gameplay overview? Alright, let's check this out. Shout outs to Vadson. Thank you for extending the stream, man. I appreciate it.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to win? Or do you want to live? Which is it?
Fighting for its own sake is meaningless. Survival in itself is meaningless. I want to win!
Graphics look good.
Wielding swords that personify their soul, Soul Reapers now jump into battle.
I won't lose. No way. Not to anyone.
Your powers fall far short of mine.
Give it all I have!
Utilize each character's unique Zanken-Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of Reishi decreases your opponent's Kompaku.
Are you ready?
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kikamu and destroy several of your opponent's Kompaku. Destroy all 9 of your opponent's Kompaku and win the game.
Too easy.
What?
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure move. You can also activate reverse action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura.
Symbol Sakura.
Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me? Bankai. Senbon Sakura. Kageyoshi.
In the midst of battle, accumulated power brings you to an awakened state. Unleashing your true power will overwhelm your opponent.
Senke. Senbon Sakura. Kageyoshi. You've reached your limit. Ichigo Kurosaki.
I'm not done yet.
Bankai for Ichigo.
Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai. Alright, let's just start over. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it into one big strike.
After everything we've been
Reverse
through
face.
thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Yeah.
Let the next clash decide this battle.
Are you ready? Byakuya Kuchiki!
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
I mean,
What? Who are you?
I mean, it looks okay. I mean, I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay. It looks okay. I think like the graphics. One, let's just say the good news. The good news is the graphics are really good. They're pretty. I mean, they're not like, oh my gosh, incredible, because obviously they have to put it on PS4 as well. But they're good. They're very obviously, it looks way better than any Bleach game ever made. And it looks good, like better than like a lot of anime games. So I mean, I'm gonna give it that. Like the graphics look pretty freaking good. So I will say that. The music sounds like it's going to be good. I mean, I don't think they're gonna have the music from the show. I mean, I don't know unless that was from the show. I don't remember. But the sound effects and like the presentation look really good. The Bankai looks great. The graphical effects look great. That was probably running on what, PS5 or PC, right? So I will give it props for all of that. Like I think all of that looks really good. The effects, like when they did the Bankai, like the authenticity, obviously the voice actors, that was also really good. And I don't know. I think I would have liked for them to pick against like Renji. Maybe put Renji, like Ichigo versus Renji. Although, yeah, I mean, I get why they picked him to, you know, that first arc when he goes there. But yeah, having like a rival battle like Renji in there, I think that would have been cool. It's like Goku and Vegeta, right? So I would have picked a different one. But that doesn't matter at the end of the day. That doesn't matter. We got to see the game. Now, it seems like it's going to be, yeah, there's going to be a lot of different skills to do and use. But like the way that the structure of the battle is, it's like you've got to like get to like certain tiers. Like, it looks like it knocks down one by one. Like, oh, then by the end, you guys are both running out of the energy, and then there's like a clash, right? Or there's something that happens. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is not a normal, you just fight till no more health left. They're actually taking a little bit of a different, you know, take on this and doing something a little bit different there with the way that the battles are structured, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate that. I need to see a bit more. I need to just see a bit more. But overall, it looks okay. It looks like it's going to be solid. Overall, it looks like it's going to be solid. But I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys, you guys let me know. What do you guys think in the chat that are watching? What do you guys think in the comment section? All that good stuff. So yeah, you guys let me know. So yeah, that was Bleach. Rebirth of Souls. First new Bleach game in like what, a decade plus? So yeah, it's been a while. First like mobile, actual console good Zelda stuff. Or good console stuff. Not Zelda, what the heck am I talking about? Good stuff. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comments. Yeah, Bleach, man. Bleach, it's looking okay. Graphically, it's looking awesome. But I gotta see like the gameplay. I gotta see like, is it stiff? Does it play well? Like, I gotta see more before I say before I'm like, okay, yeah, this is awesome, you know. But all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much to everybody that helped extend the stream at the end there. We had a huge push towards the end of the stream. Thank you guys for the donos. My man Bad said, thank you so much. You came in, swooped in, and got us the hour. So I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that support, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I do appreciate that. You guys have been incredible. 68 on the combo board. I do want to put this in as well, just because we never really played it, even though we should have played it, but we should just go ahead and do it just because. And I'm going to try to see, I mean, I didn't get it to work normally, but I'm going to try to sync it up and see if I can do it at the same time, and then it can play. So 3, 2, 1, and go.
Overclock Buster!
1 hour max, which we did go through. Now, for me to do that, I have to press 2 buttons at the same time. I have to press the unlock button, and I have to press the button on there. Christian Mirror with the whoa! Whoa! Hey, thank you so much, Christian Mirror, pushing us to 73 before we head out here. Thank you guys so much, man. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much for the support today, guys. You guys were so cool. So I appreciate that. I appreciate it all. I appreciate it all. You guys have been, like I said, incredible. Check out my most recent video. If you have not seen that video, check it out. We should be streaming tomorrow, and we should be streaming on Friday as well. Although Friday's stream is probably going to be an early stream. So JoJo Friday is kind of early, and if I don't do early, I'll do a late stream. But I'm gonna go see my daughter too, so it's gonna be probably an early stream or a late stream, maybe both. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for your support, though. I do appreciate that, and yeah, we will see you guys for the next one. Have a nice night, everybody. Peace and love. Thank you so much, Vadsen. Thank you for coming in late, brother. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we'll see you guys for the next one. Bye, everybody.